rebounds from 10 to 8 and do about 2 to 3 leg parlay, use a boost, and you're good to go.
Vooch, Keita rebounds tonight, reduced on a parlay. And use the boost. All right, man. There's a lot going on there. Back in the day, it was like, hey, man, we just Celtics -3. It used to just be as easy as that. We got a lot going on here tonight on the sports. I wanted to mention, we didn't get to it, but Jeremy Swayman was really good last night. And for as much criticism as he gets after the game, I still just thought there was something more to it. He looked motivated, sounded like he heard the noise, but he was outstanding last night, and the trade deadline is getting close. And, you know, as much as we dominate the stuff on Diggs Talk here, which we will do, it's the biggest story. Bees have a big trade deadline coming up as well, and maybe we see the return of Jason Tatum on Friday night. I got to catch up on the Quiet documentary. Is it Quiet? I had a flip out today regarding Jason Tatum. You know what? Everyone's. When does come back? He's the face of the league. That's why you're talking about him. I hope he had a happy birthday. All right, it's gonna be a good one tonight. Charlotte Celtics. I'm excited for it. Con Knipple, everybody. I will hand things over to Grandy and Max. They have the call tonight. Best in the business. Thanks, Gaz. We're all here. I'll be here halftime, postgame. We'll talk to you guys after this. I'm Joe Murray. Celtics basketball next on the Sports Hub.
From the Town Fair Tire Studios, this is Boston's home for sports. WBCFM at HD Boston 98.5, the Sports Hub. Station.
This is Shaw's and Star Market Celtics tonight. Download the Star Market Deals and Delivery app today.
Jalen left-hand dribble drive, pulls up at the dotted line, floats it up, it rattles home, and Jaylen Brown has his 50-point game against Kawhi and the Clippers in L.A. Jalen, right-hand dribble into the paint, goes to Derek White, who steps back into the corner for three. Moving and grooving.
The Celtics are brought to you by BetMGM, the king of sportsbooks, Amica Insurance, your New England Honda dealers, Cambridge Savings Bank, and by Shaw's and Star Market.
Jalen forces it up over C. He tied it. He did it. Jaylen Brown from the corner with 5.6 to go. Kick out, open. Tatum steps to his left, three in the air. Got it!
Big boys step up at the right time, man.
And by Delta Dental of Massachusetts, Brex, your New England Chevy dealers, Town Fair Tire, Big Y, nicely done, and by Comcast Business.
Pritchard, half court, it's in the air. He got it! He did it again! Peyton Pritchard did it again with the world watching. He knocks down a half-court three.
And by your New England Ford dealers, Mass Mutual, Wendy's, Clinton Savings Bank, Blue Sky Restoration Contractors, Ticketmaster, and by your Boston area Lexus dealers.
Confetti guns shooting green and white confetti and making the most beautiful blizzard you have ever seen. The Boston Celtics are world champions for the 18th time.
Now, here's Sean Grante and Cedric Maxwell.
Back at the Garden, where tonight the Celtics begin a fascinating two-game homestand against one of the stories of the NBA season, LaMelo Ball, and the resurgent, streaking, best in 2 decades, Charlotte Hornets. Thanks for checking in on a Wednesday night. Some heavy hitters on the schedule the next 9 days. I'm Sean Grande, Cedric Maxwell, a forever prince in the Queen City, joins us shortly. Coming up on the fastest 30 minutes in the NBA, the Game 62 edition. 3-quarter poll will be reached at halftime of Shaw's and Star Market Celtics tonight. 4th quarter of the gap year season begins. Still no Jason Tatum. Is it Friday? Is it next weekend? This now is becoming the real question. How late is too late to maximize the inevitable return as the Celtics continue to maximize games without Jaylen Brown, Monday without Keita, regardless of the situation? And we'll break down what, believe it or not, is the first meeting of the year with the Hornets tonight at the 3-quarter mark of the season. Like the Celtics 4 years ago, a disappointing first half in what was supposed to be a step forward year, then an explosion. The NBA's #1 offense by far the last 2 months, the best rebounding team in the East, and a physical, handsy defense that is raising eyebrows about a long playoff run. We'll tell you how they are doing it. We'll take our trip around the NBA. The champs head into MSG. The Grizzlies, the latest victim of the ANT. And while NBC took it back to the 90s last night, the Spurs took the Sixers to the woodshed.
And then Payne, who's already hit two, got blocked on the three by Cornette to 2-on-1. Champagny running. Throw it out for Luke.
We'll check in with the head coach, Joe Mazulla.
They have talent. You know, I mean, I think they have high level talent. Winning on the margins. They're second in 3-point attempt percentage. They're up there on crashes per shot at 5.
But coming up next, it sat there on the schedule like a Baylor Shireman sore thumb for months. 5th game in 7 nights in 3 time zones off a late night back-to-back. No Jaylen Brown, no Demetrius Queta. Then throw in the return of Giannis Antetokounmpo. It all added up to the latest episode of the Celtics' favorite game show. Show us the game we're not supposed to win, and we'll win it easily. We'll look back 48 hours to the latest ridiculous road blowout. Peyton Pritchard, guarded by Rollins. Out of half court, shot clock down to 6. Pritchard shuttles it to Derek White. 3 over Giannis. Good night. 8 straight. It's all coming up and more as we count you down to what no one thought in October would be a game of the night candidate in the NBA. Celtics and the Charlotte Hornets here at the Garden, bottom of the hour on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
BetMGM, an authorized gaming partner of the NBA, is adding extra excitement to every basket this year with special promotions, new features, and more. Log in throughout the season to find anything from odds boost tokens, same-game parlay boost tokens, and unique rewards in your account to amplify your winnings. Log in to BetMGM all throughout the basketball season to see what's new. Hope is here. Call 1-800-327-5050 or visit gamblinghelplinema.org. Must be 21 plus. Massachusetts only. In partnership with MGM Springfield. Play it smart from the start. Live chat at GameSenseMA.com.
The Honda Ridgeline is designed to adapt to every part of your life. Going camping? Its in-bed trunk fits all the gear for your outdoor adventures. Kids' soccer game? There's a dual-action tailgate for easy access to your sports equipment. The Honda Ridgeline, a truck for everything that makes you, you.
Every part of your life deserves protection. From your car to your home to your family. At Amica Insurance, they're committed to helping you safeguard what matters most. For more than a century, Amica has provided personalized coverage and world-class service you can count on. Whether you're looking for auto, home, or life insurance, they'll help you find the right fit for your unique needs. Visit Amica.com to get a quote today, because peace of mind starts with protection.
Explore Babson College's graduate programs at their virtual open house on March 18th. Register at babson.edu/grad open house.
Clinton Savings Bank was started in 1851. 175 years later, what still excites us most is starting. Helping you start with savings, a new home, a new business, a new goal. Supporting community initiatives that open doors to new opportunities. Introducing new technology that simplifies banking. Whatever you're ready to start, we're ready to help you make it happen. Visit ClintonSavings.com. 175 years and just getting started. Member FDIC, member DIF, NMLS number 422081.
This is Boston's home for sports.
Yeah, you know, a little carefree out there, which I think makes him really good at rebounding. He takes some hard falls every once in a while, but pops right back up, so credit to him.
Sam Hauser joining us after the game in Milwaukee last night, where he finally got off his little Wisconsin schneid. He'd been 1 of 19 in the 2 games against the Bucks. So he, like pretty much everybody else, delivered on Monday night. Welcome back to Shaw's and Star Market. Celtics tonight for a game that, who knew by the time we got to the first meeting of the year between the Celtics and the Charlotte Hornets. 2 teams that nobody projected to be top 6 teams, are both headed in that direction. And the even crazier part of this one, Max, is that in the calendar year 2026, these are now the top 2 statistical teams in the league, net rating, 1 and 2. Boston 1, Charlotte 2.
Let me see. So you got a connection between the coach and the assistant coach, reading the same page, playing the same kind of defense. Yeah, it kind of goes together with where they're playing. Melo Ball is playing. The Nipple is another guy knocking down shots. Brandon. This is a very good basketball club.
And they're healthy, and they're playing together. They're starting to believe, and this will not be the first. This will be the first time, but it will not be the last tonight. We'll be talking about the Celtics 4 years ago in the Ime Udoka year, a team that was under 500 that you may remember midway through January, and in the second half of the year looked like one of the best teams ever to play, getting 5 minutes away from the 3-1 lead in the NBA Finals. Charlotte is on that trajectory right now, starting from a little farther back. They finally got back to 500 with a win last night against the Dallas Mavericks. They are on the second night of a back-to-back. As a result, we won't have the full reunion tonight because Grant Williams will not play. Obviously, this was the night a lot of people, myself included, back early in the year had thought, well, this could be the Jason Tatum night, but obviously it is not. We will talk about that as well. But before we look ahead to this first meeting with the Charlotte Hornets, we look back to Monday night in Milwaukee as the Celtics stumbled into their hotel about 4 o'clock in the morning, walked across the street to Fiserv Forum to play their 5th game in 7 nights against the returning Giannis Antetokounmpo. Everything was spelled out Bucks, and it didn't end that way. Milwaukee wore the alternate cream-colored jerseys to honor Cream City with the hunter green letters and numbers. They will go right to left. Celtics in the road green, white letters and numbers. They go left to right. Vucevic wins the opening tip for Miles Turner, and away we go. Thanks for finding us on the quick turnaround back-to-back here on a Monday night. Derek White, diagonal lead. Sam Hauser hits a 3, and he has matched his total of shots made against Milwaukee this year as he ties the game at 7. He was 1 for 19 coming in.
Came down in the rhythm then to knock it down.
So off the Garza offensive foul turnover. It's still 14-12. Boston by 2. Ron Harper in the game. He is the 3rd Celtic off the bench. Down the left side comes Rollins. He's had a really nice year. Field on the hop. The pass from Jang. He knocks down to 3. 15-14. Milwaukee by 1. 2 for 1 here for the Celtics. And Pritchard goes quick. He sees it. Fires the 3. Comes up short. Offensive rebound. Garza breaking through the line of scrimmage like he was rushing the quarterback. Grabs the basketball and lays it back in.
The contact, and he's going to be a key because he's going to play a lot of minutes tonight.
The Celtics winning every 50-50 ball. Diagonal lead. Pritchard to Ugo. Steps in the paint. Scored and the foul. This is not pretty to watch. Timeout, Doc Rivers.
I'm not sure what do you say for Doc right now because these guys aren't competing. I mean, you did it early on, but now?
Boston with the lead. 6:56 to go in the first half. Pritchard, push pass for Ugo Gonzalez. One dribble handoff gives Derek White a clean look at the right side 3, and he drills it. So the Celtics all of a sudden have hit 3 of the last 4 after starting 5 of 17 from distance. Derek White on the left side. Cross court Pritchard, 2 dribbles with the right hand, steps back in the free throw line. Pretty good look. Aims, fires, hits.
Yeah, it's getting easy. These are easier opportunities than been getting in the last week.
Pritchard didn't score last night. He's got 11 in the first half tonight. Vucevic. Hand off Sam Hauser. Quick pull up 3 on A.J. Green. He drills it. That's a tough shot on the move.
A.J. Green was right beside him. Challenged all the way, but Sam just knocked it down.
Rollins had a 3, a clean look from the corner, and Ugo jumped at him and got his fingertips on it. Derek White bounce past Ugo, sneaks in behind Turner for the layup, and Ugo is having a marvelous starting performance tonight.
All you did was watch the play develop, and Derek White just did everything he needed to do.
Hayden Pritchard, guarded by Rollins. Out in half court, shot clock down to 6. Pritchard shuttles it to Derek White. 3 over Giannis. Good night. 8 straight for the Celtics.
You're getting fine, buddy. You're getting fine.
I just did that for you.
Yeah.
Now, where is Joe Mazulla in the Coach of the Year conversation? Shireman against the zone, steps to his right, knocks down another Boston 3. They're 19th of the night. Celtics 19 of 48. Inbound comes to the guy who's dribbling out the clock appropriately enough. It's Ugo Gonzalez. He was the story tonight in his 3rd career start. Career highs all over the place. 18 points, 16 rebounds as the Celtics in their 5th game in 7 nights on the late night back-to-back come to Milwaukee and spoil the return of Giannis Antetokounmpo. The final score, Boston 108, Milwaukee 81. Game and a half lead for the Celtics now on the Knicks, who just tipped off against OKC at Madison Square Garden tonight for 2nd in the Eastern Conference. 3 games ahead of Cleveland. We'll be talking about the Cavs for a while coming up here because Sunday afternoon, that's the big ABC National Sunday afternoon game, is the Celtics and the Cavs, and Cleveland will not play again between now and then. Ugo Gonzalez, career night following the Miasketa career night, and boy, doesn't that underscore Max what this team has been, which is on any given night, it's been somebody different. And the reason they've won all these games that you're not supposed to win in the NBA on back-to-backs and 4 and 5 and 5 and 7 is because Joe Mazulla just has a variety of guys who could step up and make the difference.
Well, these guys, they're just doing one thing over and over again. They're playing hard. And Joe insists that they get on the floor, they understand their roles, and if you get an opportunity to play like hell, like your life depends on it.
Charlotte is the best offense in the NBA by a mile in 2026. The Celtics over the last 4 or 5 weeks, depending on where you start the clock on it, are the #1 defense in the league. They've certainly been elite. Remarkable. The Celtics have gone from middle of the pack defensively for the course of the entire year now. They are a top 5 defense, and you look at the 2 games against Milwaukee here are both 2 of the best defensive games under Joe Mazulla. If you look at the 307 games that Joe Mazulla has coached, only 4 times has the Celtics held the team under 85 points, and he's done it now in back-to-back games against Milwaukee.
Milwaukee, it's really kind of sad looking at them, what was going on, because the level of compete was not there with the Bucks yesterday, the other day.
Yeah, it was rough. And of all the numbers that have not continued, top 5 defense, who could have imagined? Top 4 rebounding team in the NBA, that might even be more remarkable. The offense being one of the elite of all time, despite losing Tatum and Porzingis and Al Horford and Drew Holiday and Luke Cornett. The other thing that has continued is the road dominance, and it is simply insane to me. The Celtics not only right now have the 10th best scoring differential in Celtics history, ponder that for a second, at just a shade under 8. Entering last year, Max, only 3 teams out of about 2,000 in NBA history, 3 out of 2,000 had outscored teams by 8 points a game on the road. Tell me if these are pretty good teams. The 1970 New York Knicks, the 1972 LA Lakers, the 2008 Boston Celtics. Not only all champions, all dominant teams. They were the only 3 ever to do it entering last year. Now OKC and the Celtics are on pace to do it in back-to-back years.
And remarkable when you think about the Celtics, because you said about the world champions. They got everybody back, starting to get everybody healthy again. But the Celtics, considering, that this Tatum kid hasn't played at all, and you lost Porzingis, you lost Holiday, and you had to mash up everything, and you think about Kata. Kata's been outstanding here in these last couple of weeks.
All right, we'll get to Tatum here in a second. First, Hugo Gonzalez now second to Alex Caruso in the entire NBA in net rating. That in and of itself is insane, and as the numbers continue to pile up for Hugo, he hasn't played a lot, so you got to project his numbers out. But if you do that to per 36 minutes, 10 points, 8 rebounds, a steal and a half, and nearly a block in that time span, only one other Celtic rookie has ever done that in the history of the franchise.
Me?
Yeah?
Probably.
Go on, take a bow. I mean, that's I went out of my way to create these Hugo numbers.
Yeah.
Actually, that was your guy Bobby Manning that came up with that.
Bob Manning, yep.
All right, so another game as we get to the Charlotte Hornets here. The Celtics now. I know nobody wants to hear it, and I'm kind of tired of saying it, how difficult the schedule is the rest of the way, because the Celtics just go and win games anyway. Yeah. But you have the road trip. You cannot create a tougher road trip than what the Celtics have starting Sunday. At Cleveland, at San Antonio, at OKC. The latter 2 are the 2 best teams in the NBA, and there's no question about that anymore. Then you have Charlotte 3 times left. They are now a top 10 team in the NBA. You still have to go to New York. And then you have home games, by the way, 2 of them against Charlotte, including tonight. OKC hasn't been here yet. Minnesota hasn't been here yet. So there are a lot of difficult games remaining on the schedule, which is why I'm skeptical that the Celtics can stay in the 2nd spot in the Eastern Conference. But if they do, this not only tonight is the matchup of the top 2 teams in the NBA statistically in 2026. This could be your dream playoff scenario. A little preview of it tonight.
Well, I believe that this can happen, and the reason I say it is I remember Sean Grande talking about this 8-game gauntlet. 8-game gauntlet is almost over, and the Celtics have been remarkable in this gauntlet. Can they win this game here, and then possibly Dallas game? Yeah. So how many games do you win? 7 out of 8. That would be pretty good. I think going on the road right now, if you can get these 2 games, I just believe Tatum's going to be back, and I think now you're going to try to start fitting in everything.
If he's true to his word and does not come back on the road, now we're sort of running out of real estate here, and this to me becomes the issue that I think is fair to address. Is there a game? Are we getting to the point, if he does not come back Friday against Dallas, then you're looking at Washington a week from Saturday. You're getting into the final 15, 16 games. At what point is it too late to expect any kind of legitimate ramp-up before what we never thought was going to be a playoff team and a playoff run before the year, but now looks like it will be? Is there a point where it's no longer convenient for him to come back?
Well, I think that convenience is one thing, but I believe that for me, and I keep saying this, 15 to 20 games is where he needs to be back and get an opportunity to come back and play and get acclimated to the speed of the game.
All right, fourth quarter of the season begins tonight. It's a fourth quarter now in which the Hornets are in the conversation. They started this year 7-18, but now 15-3 in their last 18. They have won 5 in a row. They have won 5 in a row, all by 15 or more points. They've never done that in franchise history. They are back at 500. They are 31-31 with a bullet. They're only 2 games behind Miami to move up out of the 9-10 play-in into the 7-8 play-in. They are healthy. LaMelo Ball and Brandon Miller together, that is a scary combination.
Well, they're happy right now, and I think that's a big thing. When you're happy and you get an opportunity that you want to get back and you want to play full bore, start looking at the guys around him. And I think that's made it a lot easier for Ball to be ready to play.
Max's Player to Bank on brought to you by Clinton Savings Bank on the road to Banner 19. And this year, our friends at CSB are celebrating a banner year of their own, 175 years and just getting started. Visit ClintonSavings.com, member FDIC, DIF.
Well, the 2 Bs, Brown and Bridges. I think those two, that's going to be a golden matchup. So I like Brown in this situation. We know that Bridges can be very physical. He plays them well. I'm going to love to see that matchup.
Max's Keys to the Game brought to you by your local New England Honda dealers. Adventure more, worry less with the versatile 2025 Honda Accord. Learn more at newengland.hondadealers.com.
A team with Melo Ball who wants to get out and run, you must cut down on the turnovers. Keep those turnovers to a minimum.
That's something Charlotte, the only thing they have not done well. They turn the ball over a lot, but as their defense has gotten better and better, they are the #1 offense in the league in the calendar year. And, oh, by the way, they are the #1 rebounding team in the Eastern Conference by a wide margin. Still to come on Shaw's and Star Market Celtics tonight. We'll cover all those topics and more with Joe Mazulla. A quick trip around the NBA, get you an early update on Knicks and Thunder from Madison Square Garden. But coming up next, Joe Murray's got Sports Hub headlines and big win for the Bruins last night, beating the Penguins. We're headed for the Celtics and the Charlotte Hornets and the return of Xavier Tillman as he steps on the court here at TD Garden on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
The game is on, and the snacks from Big Y? Oh, yeah. Freshly made wings, platters, pizzas, and 30-inch super subs. Big Y makes the crowd go wild. Big Y, nicely done.
Hi, this is Boston Ford Sam Hauser, and with every assist this season, Delta Dental of Massachusetts will donate $25 up to $50,000 to the Tufts Dental Cares for Veterans program, providing crucial oral health care to veterans in need. They've served us, now it's time we serve them. Learn more at 985thesportshub.com/veterans.
Cold spots, noisy systems, unexpected failures, winter exposes everything. And when temperatures drop, breakdowns aren't an option. That's why AccuTemp Engineering delivers fast response, precise diagnosis, and repairs done right the first time. From commercial to residential to construction projects, their team keeps New England running all winter long. When the moment matters most, trust the team built for it. Make winter feel right again and leave the cold, the noise, and the stress behind. Visit AccuTemp-ENG.com or call 617-579-8172 for services today. AccuTemp Engineering, a home for excellence.
Every sandwich has bread, every burger has a bun, but these warm, golden, smooth steam buns, these are special, reserved for the very best. The Filet-O-Fish, and you can have them too.
It's Filet-O-Fish season. Get 2 for $6, or 2 10-piece McNuggets for $6, or mix and match. Limited time only. Price and participation may vary. Cannot be combined with any other offer. Single item at regular price.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Come to our free open house at Elite Chest in Westwood and save $500 when you book a gynecomastia procedure. Go to EliteChest.com. That's EliteChest.com.
You know it's coming.
We can't even sit out here.
This season, guys, don't wait for it. Just fix it. Call Mosquito Mike. With locations across Massachusetts and Rhode Island, locally owned Mosquito Mike provides consistent, reliable mosquito and tick service done right. All backed by a 100% satisfaction guarantee. Prepay for the season and get 1 treatment free with coupon code SPORTSHUB. So this year, don't wait for...
Ugh, I'm going inside.
Instead, remember, for bites you don't like, call Mosquito Mike. 844-750-MIKE.
The Pats play on the Sports Hub. Sports Hub headlines presented by Celsius Energy Drinks.
Patriots have released wide receiver Stephon Diggs. Came off an ACL injury, had 1,000 yards receiving, and went on to the Super Bowl. Team will save just under $17 million in cap space. Bruins 2-1 winners last night. They're now 2-1 since the break. They'll travel to Nashville tomorrow night. NFL trade today. The Chiefs, well, they sent Trent McDuffie to the Rams for a first and third round pick, and legendary football coach Lou Holtz has passed away at the age of 89. Headlines, they are brought to you by Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Enjoy quick and convenient vehicle maintenance this month. Visit NewEnglandOilChange.com. You'll save 15% off an extra draft oil change at Valvoline Instant Oil Change, the official oil change of busy people. I'm Joe Murray, Grandy and Max. We'll take you around the NBA next on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports of Celtics Radio Network.
Hey, Boston, we all know this city works hard. From the Seaport to Kendall Square, innovation moves fast here. So Boston companies need financial tools built for speed and control. That's where Brex comes in. Brex is the official corporate card of the Boston Celtics, but it's even more than that. Brex built an intelligent finance platform that uses AI agents to take manual finance tasks off your plate. Things like issuing cards to new hires, filling out expense reports, and enforcing your expense policy are all automated. Over 30,000 companies already run on Brex. Yours could too. Learn more at Brex.com.
Grab your grocery list. It's time to save at Shaw's and Star Market. Today through Thursday, get Value Pack 80% lean fresh ground beef and Value Pack fresh signature select chicken tenders for only $3.49 a pound. Limit 2 when you use the digital coupon. When you shop at the Shaw's app, you get amazing deals and earn points on every purchase. Short on time? Order free curbside pickup or get delivery. That's fresh ground beef and chicken tenders on sale. Shaw's and Star Market. Proud to be local since 1860.
Chevy trucks have you covered when the road takes you from smooth sailing to Chevy Colorado will eat up some of the toughest terrains with 5 available drive modes. And Silverado and Silverado HD have the muscle to take you out for some serious with multiple engine options and impressive towing. While Silverado EV is the perfect combo of performance and capability, making it a snap to hitch up this electric truck and hit the road. Wherever the road leads, Chevy trucks are right there with you. Visit your New England Chevy dealers.
Win cars, trucks, cash, and more, all while supporting Parkinson's Warriors. Visit huntforparkinsons.org and use coupon code SPORTSHUB for 50% off today.
Bob's a financial professional who's currently enjoying a win-win scenario, meeting with a valued client and enjoying a round of golf. But Bob's used to win-win scenarios because he works with Mass Mutual, who not only provides the freedom and flexibility to offer his clients products and solutions that meet their needs, they offer Bob the autonomy, compensation, and optional home office support that meet his. Win-win. Success for your clients and yourself. The feeling is Mass Mutual. Learn more at massmutual.com/wealthmanagement.
The Celtics play on the Sports Hub.
At long last, first meeting of the year between the Celtics and the Charlotte Hornets. Our quick trip around the NBA brought to you by your New England Chevy dealers and the Chevy Silverado, where dependability comes standard. Tyson crossed over Cunningham. Off it goes to Merrill. Merrill stalled by Robinson, and now it's Mobley. Mobley steps back. Oh, what a big-time three.
Man, what a big shot by Evan Mobley.
Everybody's been looking from a Boston standpoint at the Celtics ahead of the Knicks all year. Well, don't look now, but here come the Cleveland Cavaliers. They beat Detroit last night. They stayed 3 games behind the Celtics. So meanwhile, Cleveland is now 15-4 in their last 19. They're rolling since the Harden trade. And the Cavs' next game, not until Sunday afternoon against the Celtics.
Well, that's a layup for the Celtics then.
You would think that's the way it's worked so far. Early check-in in New York. OKC with a 17-10 lead on the Knicks at Madison Square Garden midway through the first. Chet Holmgren already has 11. We've got the Celtics. We've got the Charlotte Hornets for the first time. We'll talk about it with Joe Mazulla next on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
In Central Mass, everyone deserves a safe place to call home. Central Massachusetts Housing Alliance helps families stay housed through prevention and shelter services. Donate or learn more at cmhaonline.org. CMHA, the Housing Alliance, building hope, restoring dignity, creating opportunity.
Hey, it's Zoe, and I've been telling you about CertaPro painters for a long time now. They did the outside of my house. They also did the inside. You can trust them to get the job right because they take pride in what they do. Free estimates, reliable communication, and professional painting, meaning there's no drips on the floor. There's no splashes on the walls. There's 70,000 5-star reviews. When you choose CertaPro painters at Certa with the C, you're not just hiring service, you're partnering with a trusted local professional. Each CertaPro painters is locally owned. Schedule a free estimate online at CertaPro.com. And don't forget, ask about their spring sales event for 10% off qualifying projects through May 15th.
The college basketball madness is almost here, and the Brook Casino is your ultimate viewing and betting destination. With New Hampshire's biggest video wall at 150 feet, you won't miss a single play. Enjoy all the action in the Brook's modern Vegas-style DraftKings Sportsbook with lounge seating and delicious food for you and your friends. Just over the border, exit 1 off 95 in Seabrook, New Hampshire. Go to livefreeandplay.com to plan your visit. Don't miss out on any of the college basketball madness. Go to livefreeandplay.com.
When your heat or hot water goes out, waiting isn't an option. Super Service Today is overstocked with water heaters, furnaces, boilers, and heat pumps, ready for same-day replacement, day or night, and always done right. Visit superservicetoday.com.
Hey, Big Papi here. People always ask me about LASIK. Was it hard? Not at all. At Boston Vision, the procedure was quick, comfortable, and over before I know it. And the recovery? Fast. I could read my phone the very next day without grabbing my glasses. No long downtime, no problem. Just great vision. The Boston Vision team make everything easy from start to finish. If you have been putting off LASIK, done. Step up to the plate with Boston Vision. Trust me, it's a home run because your best vision is a Boston Vision.
This is Jeffrey Glassman of Jeffrey Glassman Injury Lawyers. When you're hurt in a car crash or on the job, we fight big insurance companies to make sure you get the money you deserve. Call 617-777-7777 or visit gottagetglassman.com.
The Revolution play on the Sports Hub.
Conversation with the Coach brought to you by Shaw's and Star Market. That makes shopping, saving, and meal planning easier than ever. Download the Shaw's Deals and Delivery app today or the Star Market Deals and Delivery app. Here's Sean Grandy with Joe Mazulla.
All right, Joe Murray, thank you. Curious about this, Joe, and we're probably like most things just guessing, but is there anything on these long back-to-backs, the 5 games in 7 nights, all the games that on paper look like they would be difficult challenges and games you've ended up winning, whatever the external difficulties were, there has been to some degree of those games this year that getting off to a good start is almost more important on those nights than, say, a regular night?
Yeah, I haven't put too much thought into that, but I would imagine if you're combating a little bit of fatigue or if you're on, back-to-back stuff like that, it could help, and I really go back to just the kind of first quarter. I thought Ugo's start was really good for the team that night. I thought the energy that he played with, getting offensive rebounds, especially in situations like that, is a great way to keep the team alive, create a run, start a spark, things like that nature.
Yeah, I was thinking only because the only game that didn't go well was the Houston game where the Rockets got off to the good start. Yeah. And then when you're I guess fatigue just seems to be easier when you're down by 10 as opposed to up by 10.
Exactly, yeah, no question.
So, speaking of Ugo, I did a long podcast last night, and the host wanted to take a deep dive into Ugo, and I think we've covered all the things about his readiness to play at this level. But I actually want to start with this, because I talked to Jay Billis last week about college players, so let me do that before we get to Ugo. Jay and I were talking about whether or not players coming from college seem to be more ready for the NBA game based on the way they're being coached in college and the way college teams are playing. Is that, I know you're not watching a lot, but you're seeing the players as they come in. Is that a reasonable thesis?
I mean, it's just a different game. I would say the NBA game mirrors the EuroLeague game more than it mirrors the college game. And so whether it's the concepts, the themes, the things that go into that, it's just a little bit of a closer game, which I think makes it easier to translate.
Which it certainly has for Ugo. And then the other thing that differentiated it to me was the situation. If he had gone to college, he's starting, and he's playing 35 minutes and obviously playing at an extremely high level. But to me, it seems like almost an advantage for the role you have asked him to play, that he was a pro last year just trying to get in where he fit in.
Yeah, but there's so many things that go into it, like, handling playoff series, handling that. I think a lot of it has to do with just being at Real Madrid and being under an academy to where there's so much expectation. There's a standard, there's a culture. Like, beyond the game of basketball, there's things that go into being great at Real Madrid, and not just in basketball, but in football as well. And so I think the fact that he's just a part of that culture and a part of that building, I think gives him great perspective, and it kind of, it makes it easy for him to fit into, what we're doing here.
I wonder if that's something could colleges, could sport in general benefit from doing more, looking at more studying of the way they are doing it there.
Yeah, you'd have to go a deep dive into the structure of education and stuff like that. But I think we'll go live there too.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so you're essentially, it is college in a way, but it's still, it has a professional component. But just the culture of what they do, and I always say a lot of, what he's done has a lot to do with him, but also the environment that he's been in for such a long time.
Sounds like Soviet hockey players who they basically kept together and they pretended they were in the army, but they were just basically full-time hockey players the whole time. Here's a logistical basketball coaching approach question. Shoot-arounds versus practice. Since I have a hunch you might be asked some questions about practice in the days and weeks that are coming up, it seems lately you've gone for using these days in between games because there are no gaps, right? You're playing whatever it is, 25 games in 40 days or whatever it might be. Choosing to have a shoot-around on the day of a game and using the day in between the games as a complete day without any activity. What's the thought process there? Is there enough evidence yet to say, hey, I like the way this works.
I don't think there's evidence that anything works. I think you just have to go on. I'm serious. I think
No, it's right.
I mean, we've had really detailed shoot-arounds and lost. We've rolled the balls out and won. I think it just comes down to what does your team need in that exact moment, and how do you create more of a system and environment on relaying and retaining information to where you don't need any of those things to be able to be disciplined at a high level. I mean, you take a look at the Milwaukee game. We get in at 4 a.m. We don't meet until 37 on the clock, and we play the way that we played the other night, right? So I think it's more about what does your team need in the moment, and how do you create a long-term system that you can be able to relay information and retain information regardless. And so that's kind of, it's just always what do we need right now.
You think the performance you got Monday night was possible or likely in the first week of the season, or is it part of what this team has built with the way they have approached work every day?
Yeah, I think it's learning. I think you have to learn. I think you have to go through. You always go back to that Houston game. It's just learning, going through situations like that, even in the Denver game, the Phoenix-Denver, I thought we played well for 3 quarters. You take a look at last year, we did it when we played Brooklyn and Miami.
Yeah.
We had that Brooklyn home game and then ended up going to Miami to play in a game. And so I think it's just experience, just learning. And then it goes back to the locker room. When you have 14, 15 guys that you can rely on every night, that gives you a shot, it gives you a jolt, it gives you some professionalism, it gives you enthusiasm, all those things that give you a chance.
All right, truly bizarre. We've hit the 3-quarter mark of the season, and they're still an Eastern Conference team you haven't played. And if you follow the league, if you know that no one's been better the last 2 months than the Hornets. And normally in this spot, I would say, how are they different from November and December? But we didn't see them in November and December. What's the first thing you see when you look at what now is this kind of train the last couple of weeks?
Well, one, they have talent. I think they have high-level talent. Winning on the margins, they're second in three-point attempt percentage. They're up there on crashes per shot at 5. They defend without fouling on the defensive end, and they got guys that can make shots. And so I think, and then they're obviously well coached with Charles. And so I think it's just a little bit of everything coming together, and they're playing really well.
People don't think it can come together like that, and yet you from the bench and me from my seat witnessed this exact thing happen 4 years ago with a team that had a lot of talent here that was under 500 in the middle of the year, and then suddenly in the second half of the year looked like one of the best teams to ever play. That sometimes the pieces can be there. It doesn't necessarily have to be gradual.
Yeah, and again, you always talk about it takes time. You have 82 games to build your identity. There's no deadline or timetable on how that happens. And so, the faster you can create it, the longer you have to sustain it, right? And so I think that's the challenge of the regular season is how quickly can you get to your identity, and then once you have it, how long can you stay there for? And then on nights that you don't, how quickly can you get it back?
So it makes this one fascinating. Celtics and Hornets next on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Town Fair Tire is New England's largest volume discount tire dealer with over 100 locations. So we sell Michelin tires for the guaranteed lowest price. Like Michelin tires with all-season capabilities and maximum performance. Plus, Town Fair will give you more free services for life on your Michelin tires for longer tread life and reliable traction in both wet and dry conditions. For the guaranteed lowest price on Michelin tires, nobody beats Town Fair Tire. Nobody!
Name brands at discount prices. Town Fair Tire.
Hi, it's Jason Todd from Blue Sky Restoration. All basketball season, Blue Sky is restoring historic garden moments on the parquet. Tune into tonight's game on the Celtics Radio Network to hear this date in history, restored by Blue Sky. And remember, if you have a property disaster, visit goblusky.com. Restoring your property and your life for a brighter tomorrow.
Dunks, dimes, and no-looks are great on TV, but catching them from the hardwood is a whole different experience because nothing compares to catching the Celtics in person. And that all starts by buying tickets at Ticketmaster, the official ticket marketplace of the Celtics and the NBA. Ticketmaster gets you to the game so you can catch all the sights, sounds, and styles in person. From seeing your favorite Celtics stars up close to hearing the squeak of the sneakers on the hardwood. And even if you're headed to the game last minute, Ticketmaster's got your back when it comes to scoring tickets. So put that jersey collection to use and get tickets at Ticketmaster.com/Celtics. And we'll see you courtside, Boston.
Now at Wendy's, you can go big, biggie, or biggier. With our new $4, $6, or $8 meal, you choose your deal, as you should. Sorry, I get fired up when I'm talking deals. More biggie options, more of what you really want at Wendy's.
Price and participation may vary. Single items at regular price. Prices may be higher in Alaska, California, and Hawaii.
It's Truck Month with the Ford Crew.
Care for a Truck Month trivia contest, Sam?
Ooh, I can't resist, Hank.
Okay, fact. Truck Month happens only once a year.
Fact, it's the best time to buy a new Ford truck.
Fact. Ford F-Series is the best-selling lineup of trucks in America for 49 years.
Fact, America America loves Ford Truck Month.
Fact. I agree with that fact.
Based on 1977 to 2025 CY industry reported total sales.
Champions play here. The Sports Hub.
By the time the Celtics got to Milwaukee in the wee hours, the afterglow of the EST game on Sunday Night Basketball had become the dulling reality of the no-sleep jet lag back-to-back. By the time the Celtics walked into Fiserv Forum, not only were two of their starters gone, Giannis was back, and the stage was set for the latest ridiculous result in this ridiculous Celtics season. Rollins had a three, a clean look from the corner, and Ugo jumped at him and got his fingertips on it. Derek White bounced past Ugo, sneaks in behind Turner for the layup, and Ugo is having a marvelous starting performance tonight.
All you did was watch the play develop, and Derek White just did everything he needed to do.
The Celtics have now won 12 of 14. Every day they inch closer, not just to the playoffs, but to home court advantage. It's been 10 years since the Charlotte Hornets reached the playoffs, 10 years since a 500 season, but they've finally broken through the clouds and are starting to dominate. The two most dominant teams of the calendar year finally go head-to-head, Celtics and the Charlotte Hornets. Next.
This is Boston Celtics basketball.
The 1957 season is over. The Celtics are the world champions.
The Celtics are brought to you by BetMGM, the king of sportsbooks, Amica Insurance, your New England Honda dealers, Cambridge Savings Bank, and by Shaw's and Star Market.
The ball game is over. The Celtics have won the World Championship.
And by Delta Dental of Massachusetts, Brex, your New England Chevy dealers, Town Fair Tire, Big Y, nicely done, and by Comcast Business.
The Boston Celtics have won the World Championship for the 15th time.
And by your New England Ford dealers, Mass Mutual, Wendy's, Clinton Savings Bank, Blue Sky Restoration Contractors, Ticketmaster, and by your Boston area Lexus dealers.
It is Banner 17. The mission statement is mission accomplished. It is Banner 18. The mission demanded is mission accomplished.
Now, here's Sean Granty and Cedric Maxwell.
At a sold-out TD Garden for what has suddenly become a much-anticipated first meeting between the Celtics and the Charlotte Hornets. The starting lineup brought to you by Amica Insurance, exclusive auto, home, and life insurance partner of the Boston Celtics. How has Charlotte done this? By having their starting lineup intact finally. LaMelo Ball and Brandon Miller, a spectacular backcourt. Con Knipple on his way to breaking the NBA record for most threes by a rookie. He leads the league as a rookie in three-point shots. Miles Bridges has been a dependable player for Charlotte for years now. Moussa Diabate, the former Michigan Wolverine, starting at center. The Celtics tonight will have their regular starting lineup back.
Derek White, University of Colorado.
Baylor Sherman, Creighton University.
Jaylen Brown, California, Berkeley.
Sam Hauser, University of Virginia.
Nemia Shkita, Utah State University.
And when will that starting lineup change over the next couple of weeks? That remains the question. What happens when it does? Celtics tonight will wear the home white. Their best record this year is with these uniforms on. Green letters and numbers. They will go right to left in the first half. Charlotte wearing the road purple jerseys tonight. White letters and numbers and the familiar teal color trim down the left and right. Moussa Diabate will jump it against the EST. It took the fourth quarter of the season to begin to get the first meeting of the year between the Celtics and the Charlotte Hornets, but it is underway. Diabate wins the tap. It's in the hands of LaMelo Ball, and here we go. Jaylen Brown immediately will jump out and guard LaMelo here to start the game. Miles Bridges left side against Derek White, winner first time ever for a Celtic of Eastern Conference Defensive Player of the Month. Diabate drives down the right side and dunks as LaMelo Ball in the first play of the game picks off Cater.
Yeah, so the back pick, unusual play.
Derek White guarded by the long Brandon Miller. Bounce pass for Jaylen Brown. Bridges comes out to get him. Lob on the inside, caught by Cater, top of the circle. Here's the dribble handoff to Derek White. Strong down the right side, flips it up. Front iron, no good. Scramble for the rebound. Comes down to LaMelo.
Like this the floater that he normally makes.
LaMelo Ball having a great year on the court. Moves to his right, behind the screen from Diabate. Scoops, scores. Cater was playing him to pass, and he just drove all the way in, and Charlotte leads 4-0. They have been scoring at will for months now. Cater, straight away. Dribble handoff, Baylor Shireman. Shireman looking for an opening. Loses Miller for a second, then throws back to Jaylen Brown. Up fakes the three on Bridges. Drives past him, pump fake in the paint, flips it up, does not get the bounce. Offensive rebound, Cater just slaps at it, but it goes out of bounds off Bridges. And the Celtics catch a break and will get a new shot clock.
Kid has to grab that basketball. Get around the hole like that. You got smaller people. You don't think about having shot blockers out there. You got to get to the rim as quick as you can.
As told you on Celtics tonight, Grant Williams, and he and Solani, the only Charlotte Hornets not playing here on the back-to-back. They played Dallas last night, not much of a contest. Celtics next two opponents. Dallas will be here on a tough back-to-back on Friday night. Cooper Flagg might play tomorrow. Jaylen Brown dribbles to the mid-block, flips it up, no good. And the Celtics have started the game 0 for 4. Bridges switches to the left hand, takes Shireman in deep, flips it over. Keita no good, but he's fouled. And Bridges will go to the line. Good start here for Charlotte.
Driving right towards the hole. Bridges so adept, especially with that left hand getting towards the basket. Can be explosive around that rim. Watch out for the lobs with Bridges. Left hand or right hand.
They can throw the lob to Miller, and they got a great guy to throw them, and LaMelo. Those free throw from Lefty Bridges is no good.
Miller tries to put a little bit, sometimes a little bit too much mustard on the hot dog, though.
Oh, Joe with the early hook for Keita. They called that foul, by the way, on Shireman. So this is just a early 90 seconds into the game hook for Keita and replaced by Vucevic. Bridges gets 1 of 2. 5-0 Charlotte as Vucevic with the early entry. He ended up cobbling a nice game for himself. 7 assists, no turnovers in Milwaukee on Monday.
But Miller is long.
Vucevic, first touch from Jalen, throws back to Jalen straight away. Right hand dribble. Spins to the elbow, gets in deep, leans in on Diabate, misses off the glass. Celtics now 0 for 5 to begin the game. Lead for Knipple up the right side, and they blow the play down. He stepped out of bounds, he did. Knipple running up the right side is out of bounds.
Wouldn't get a 3 off so quickly, was standing out of bounds.
So they are doing work on the knee of Keita, the right knee. Sort of trying to stretch it out on the bench. That's why Keita came out so early. Derek White. Left-hand dribble, trying to get away from Miller. Moves to Hauser, steps back. Long jumper, no good. Back iron. And the rebound for LaMelo Ball. Celtics are 0 for 6. Trailing 5-0. You remember they were down 7-0 in Milwaukee on Monday before turning it around. LaMelo Ball. Right-hand dribble behind the Diabate screen. Pull up, wing 3, no good. Rebound, Jaylen Brown pulls it away from Bridges. Outlet Derek White. Dribbles behind his back to get away from LaMelo Ball. Cross court, Jalen joins the play. Steps behind the Vucevic screen into a right side 3. That's short, long rebound. Celtics will get it. Hauser turns, moves to do an open Derek White. That 3 is no good, and the Celtics just can't make a shot. 0 for 8 from the floor, 0 for 3 from distance to begin the game. Bridges steps to his right, over the shoulder pass, LaMelo Ball. Push pass back to Bridges. Deep 3, right side over Shireman is good. 8-0.
Surprised Joe didn't call a timeout there.
I think he was thinking about it. So how many empty possessions can you have here? Derek White looking for an opening, attacks the paint, flips it up, and in. Finally, the drought is over.
Man. And giving you these shots over and over again.
8-2 is the Charlotte lead. LaMelo Ball dribbles around the screen from Diabate, gets in deep, misses the short little floater on a rebound for Vucevic. Jalen into the front court. Looking for an opening, attacks Knipple, goes to the left hand to score. Well, he saw Knipple in front of him and said, what am I waiting for? 4 quick ones for the Celtics. 8-4 is the Charlotte lead, 3.5 minutes in. LaMelo Ball walks into the Leprechaun logo. Jalen waiting for him. Hand off Brandon Miller. Shireman comes out to challenge. They put it in the hands of Diabate, and Vucevic gives Diabate as much shooting room as any human being could ever have. He'll hand off instead to Brandon Miller. Miller chased by Derek White. Moves back behind Diabate. Floats it out of the wing. Derek White saw it coming, picked it up. That's a vintage Derek White classic defensive sequence, but Jaylen Brown turns it over, trying to lead Shireman. Threw it right to Diabate, ahead to LaMelo Ball for 3. There's your Joe Mazulla timeout. Off the Jaylen Brown turnover, Hornets extend the lead. Celtics miss 8 of their first 10 shots to begin the game and trail by 7, just as they did in Milwaukee on Monday. 4:01 gone by. Charlotte 11, Boston 4 on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
The game is on. The crew's here, and the snack spread from Big Y, oh, it's a thing of beauty. Wings that sauce the competition, platters that get major play, hand-tossed pizzas for the whole team, and that impressive 30-inch super sub. Shout out to the experts at Big Y for the assist. Are they cheering for the game or for your snacks? My question exactly, sports fans. Big Y, nicely done.
Tonight's MVV, Most Valuable Veteran, presented by Delta Dental of Massachusetts and the Boston Celtics Radio Network, is retired Lieutenant Colonel Frederick Laura. Laura served on active duty in the U.S. Army for over 22 years. His service included 2 deployments to Iraq in support of Operation Iraqi Freedom and a deployment to Afghanistan in support of Operation Enduring Freedom. Thank you, Frederick Laura, and all who have served. If you would like to nominate a veteran, visit the contest page at 985thesportshub.com today. And thank you once again to all of our veterans.
Coleman.
It's electric.
A whole house generator from Coleman Electric saves a family unit. Boom! Big storm, power goes out. Coleman Electric saves you from this misery with a whole house generator. Schedule a free estimate for a whole house generator install. Call Coleman.
It's electric.
March is Problem Gambling Awareness Month. If gambling makes you or someone you love feel depressed, anxious, or ashamed, maybe it's time to get help. Call the Massachusetts Problem Gambling Helpline at 800-327-5050.
Chevy trucks have you covered when the road takes you from smooth sailing to Chevy Colorado will eat up some of the toughest terrains with 5 available drive modes. And Silverado and Silverado HD have the muscle to take you out for some serious with multiple engine options and impressive towing. While Silverado EV is the perfect combo of performance and capability.
Nice.
Making it a snap to hitch up this electric truck and hit the road. Wherever the road leads, Chevy trucks are right there with you. Visit your New England Chevy dealers.
Boston Sports Talk, the Sports Hub.
A little welcome back video for Xavier Tillman. Big wave to the crowd. Fans appreciate his contribution, and he'll always have his moment, right? In Dallas in game number 3, hitting the big shot. It's the Celtics. We knew the one thing. They've surprised the entire NBA, leading the league in so many categories, but the one category we knew they were going to lead the league in was return videos. Xavier Tillman tonight. Obviously, Grant Williams sitting on the bench, not playing. 11-4 is the early Charlotte lead as the Celtics have gotten off to a very slow start offensively. They've missed their first 8. Ford F-150 first quarter presented by Ford F-Series. #1 selling pickup, #1 truck, and brand loyalty. Tonight's contestant, Trevor Tuberty of Pembroke. If Boston goes up by 15 at any point in the first quarter, Trevor wins the opportunity to see a game from the Ford Sports Deck. Enter the contest yourself at 985thesportshub.com. Out of the timeout. Celtics keep Vucevic on the floor. We'll see if we can get an update on Keita. They were working on his right knee as he left the game 90 seconds in. Vucevic playing with the starters here. Derek White dribbling out the shot clock here. It's his 5. Diabate pulls away from him, and Derek White says, hey, I'm Derek White. I'm going to stick this 3.
Oh, smaller. Wow. Derek White was holding here. He's saying he got pushed down, but
this was away from the ball. Diabate knocked down Derek White. They're calling the foul on Derek White. You don't see him this passionately arguing a call. We're looking at the replay here.
No, Derek just hooked his arm.
Yeah, he did.
Be passionate all you want to. You're lying.
I was right out of the Al Horford out of bounds. Fans seeing the replay, and they wanted to boo it, and then they saw it, and they're like, oh, okay. Brandon Miller off balance, 3, no good. Offensive rebound comes right to Diabate. Vucevic didn't get it. That's going to give LaMelo Ball an open 3, and he knocks it down. That's why Joe Mazulla yanks guys out of games so they don't get rebounds. Great start here for LaMelo Ball. He's got 8. He's outscored the Celtics in the first 5 minutes, 14-7. Charlotte by a touchdown. Baylor Shireman moves to Jaylen Brown, left wing. His 3 over Bridges, online and good.
Bridges didn't even try to attack him.
Con Knueppel steps away from Hauser, misses the 3, but they're calling the foul. Did Hauser get him, or was it a different call? It's Hauser.
Hauser's been doing this one thing, coming from behind, trying to block this shot. This time comes off. Let me see. Where's he hit him? Hit him on the head. Could have almost been a 4-point play the way Knueppel shoots it. One thing you had to love about Knueppel, being at Duke, and being really, Flag was the lead dog.
How did that team not win?
Yeah. Sometimes you ask yourself when you start looking at teams, but
Knueppel, 87% free throw shooter. We'll get 3 of them here. 212 made 3s.
Well, you think about Charlotte, and Charlotte has made some good decisions here. You start looking at the players out there in the last 3 or 4 years. Guys they've drafted, guys they have in the organization. These have been good picks.
Peyton Pritchard will enter 5 minutes in. The Celtics down by either 6 or 7, depending on his 3rd free throw here for Con Knueppel. Where's the number 7? Looks like he's in 9th grade. He misses the 3rd free throw. So it's 16-10. Charlotte by 6. White, Pritchard, Brown, Vucevic, Hauser, 5 on the floor for the Celtics. Jalen, 2 of 6 at the start. Moves it to Derek White. Miller comes out to challenge.
Wow. Oh, just stop.
Derek White steps to his left, takes a deep 3, and hits another one. Said nobody's missed more threes in the NBA this year than Derek White, but he's made 4 a game over the last few games. And he's got 2 already here tonight in the first 6 minutes. 16-13. Knippel turns the corner, gets in deep, floats it up and in with the right hand. He's going right at Sam Hauser here. 18-13.
I don't like this play, the way everybody's dropping off and helping out.
Derek White can't get away from Brandon Miller. Use the Vucevic screen. Here comes Diabate to challenge, and he reaches out. They called a foul, and it seemed like a nothing play, but here's why that's significant. Charles Lee has adopted this defensive philosophy that we're going to see for these 2 games in OKC. We're going to get super handsy and be very aggressive and see what the officials let us get away with. But that was just a kind of a touch foul. Charlie commits those, and you see right away what this officiating crew, led by one of the best in the business, and Zach Sarver, is going to let him get away with. Jaylen Brown side of the bounce. In safe to Vucevic. Boston somehow within 5. Feels like it should be much worse than that. Midway through the first quarter. Right now, if you're syncing up, Vucevic turns on the newcomer, Kobe White, misses the jump hook. Rebound, Hugo Gonzalez steals it, reaching over Knippel. Pritchard, shovel back to Jaylen Brown, pulls his way in on Kobe White. Kick out Pritchard, slack drive on Diabate. Tripped and kicks the ball out of bounds.
Pritchard sometimes trying to do a little bit too much. Boy, Lee is barking right now at Knippel.
Once you look at when Peyton Pritchard comes back to play defense, Max, I want you to look. He's got scratches all over the back of his arms and shoulder.
That's when you know you're a real player.
Kobe White floats it right side, caught there by Knippel. He drives, shut off by Jaylen Brown. Bridges moves it from the corner to Diabate, then comes back out to take the dribble, hand up. Steps back behind the line, 3 over Hugo, no good. Long rebound, Vucevic taps it to himself. Well, Hugo is just, the defensive numbers now have gotten ridiculous with Hugo when he is on the floor and off the floor. Jaylen Brown enters to Vucevic, catches, pump fake, and scores. No, he doesn't. He missed the layup over Knippel. Oh, my goodness. Vucevic all alone, and he missed the layup. Kobe White dribbling past Pritchard, switches to the left hand and scores. That is a big swing. Timeout, Joe Mazulla. Who's he barking at? Tough sequence. Vucevic missed a layup. Peyton Pritchard turns it over, and a sluggish start here for the Celtics. This is the wrong team to have a slow start against. 5:06 to go, opening quarter. Charlotte 20, Boston 13 on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Every great team is built around its all-stars. So let's meet the stars of your New England Ford dealers' award-winning lineup of SUVs. First up, we have the Bronco and Bronco Sport. Key players with iconic styling that sets them apart on the road. And all-terrain capability makes them ready for anything. Then there's the Ford Explorer with room for 7 passengers and lots of gear. Your New England Ford dealers have some great offers on the whole award-winning lineup. Stop by today and see for yourself.
Amica Insurance knows. You build your life piece by piece through all the moments, both big and small. For generations, Amica's been providing world-class service across auto, home, and life insurance. So when it comes to protecting what you've built, who are you going to trust? Amica Insurance, proud sponsor of the Boston Celtics.
Start saving at Clinton Savings Bank when you open a Total Access checking account. Earn a high yield of 4.05 annual percentage yield when requirements are met. Guaranteed through May 31st. With on-the-go banking, you've got anytime access, mobile check deposits in a snap, and access to over 55,000 surcharge-free ATMs. Visit ClintonSavings.com. 175 years and just getting started. Certain restrictions apply. Call 978-365-3700. Member FDIC, member DIF, NMLS number 422081.
BetMGM, an authorized gaming partner of the NBA, is adding extra excitement to every basket this year with special promotions, new features, and more. Log in throughout the season to find anything from odds boost tokens, same-game parlay boost tokens, and unique rewards in your account to amplify your winnings. Log in to BetMGM all throughout the basketball season to see what's new. Hope is here. Call 1-800-327-5050 or visit gamblinghelplinema.org. Must be 21 plus. Massachusetts only. In partnership with MGM Springfield. Play it smart from the start. Live chat at GameSenseMA.com.
Grab your grocery list. It's time to save at Shaw's and Star Market. Today through Thursday, get Value Pack 80% lean fresh ground beef and Value Pack fresh signature select chicken tenders for only $3.49 a pound. Limit 2 when you use the digital coupon. When you shop at the Shaw's app, you get amazing deals and earn points on every purchase. Short on time? Order free curbside pickup or get delivery. That's fresh ground beef and chicken tenders on sale. Shaw's and Star Market. Proud to be local since 1860.
Your hot takes on the Sports Hub.
Slow start for the Celtics, trail by 7, 20-13. Celtics basketball presented by Amica Insurance. At Amica, they build a game plan with you in mind. Visit Amica.com today to learn more about their award-winning customer service. Keita is back in the game. That's a good sign. They're leaving early, rubbing on that right knee. Jaylen Brown straight away.
Take that, man.
Moves into the corner. Quick three by Ugo Gonzalez. Got it. Celtics are only down 4 because they're 4 of 7 from 3. Jordan Walsh gets an early entry. Josh Green, like everybody else here, and Kalkbrenner playing very well for Charlotte. Knippel steps behind the screen and just drills the 3 and gets it right back.
Well, the guards aren't stepping out. Nobody's stepping out. That's an easy layup for a guy like that.
23-16. Charlotte by 7. Jaylen Brown stop and start inside the dotted line, throws out towards Pritchard. Deep 3, a little bit short. Rebound comes right to Jordan Walsh. Kobe White wrestles it away from him, and in the process, they call jump ball.
The reason Pritchard missed that shot, low pass, had to catch it almost on the shoelaces. See this pick they're sitting right now? Nobody's stepping up. Keita's laying back in the background. They're going to have to do a better job of getting up and initiating that with a guard or a forward or the center.
Kobe White picked up from Chicago, wins the jump ball backwards. Keita had it, lost it, loose on the floor, and Josh Green comes out of the pack with it. Knippel down the middle of the floor. Keita is there, so Knippel will throw it back to Kalkbrenner, another rookie who's played really well, leading the NBA in block shots among rookies. Kobe White, left-hand dribble, throws his body towards Ugo, trying to draw a foul. He dropped the ball in the process. Shot clock down to 6. Kobe White turns Ugo all over him. Step back, 12-footer is no good. Fans are loving this defensive effort from Ugo Gonzalez. Celtics have been the best defensive team in the league with Ugo on the floor. Peyton Pritchard steps into a straightaway 3. Bounces wide left. Ugo. Offensive rebound. Ball knocked away from him. Nobody's going to come up with it. Wins the hustle play. Whips a bounce pass down to Keita. Keita bumped in the paint. Lost the ball. And Kalkbrenner comes away with it.
Wow. Keita is just good.
He has struggled. Bridges. Long cross court. Josh Green open on the wing. His 3 is in the air and good.
Why did Keita run by the guy with the basketball?
Great question. 10-3 is the Charlotte run. They've got the double-digit lead, 26-16. They have won their last 5 games by at least 15 points. Jaylen Brown up fakes the 3 on the right side. Left-hand dribble. Knocks Kobe White backwards, and they're calling the foul on Kobe White on the floor because Kobe's chest got rammed into by Jaylen Brown's shoulder, and the foul's on Kobe White.
Look at this play. Or is it contact? Brown is the one initiating the contact.
That's a bad call. And Jaylen sort of tips his hand, too, because the more desperate the Celtics get, falling behind, the more aggressive and over-aggressive he gets. Jaylen's going to come out here with 3 minutes to go in the first quarter. See what the Celtics can do without him, trailing by 10. Derek White sees an opening, steps in the mid-block, feeling contact, runs it up, no good, but Derek White will go to the free throw line.
Well, now you got your real energy players out there. That group out there, and they're going to step up on that pick, and you're going to have to do that with the nipple coming off. You cannot stay in the background.
Keita gets the hook here with Vucevic, which is why the Celtics go to the 3rd center 9 minutes into the game. Luka Garza is in with Walsh, Ugo Gonzalez, Peyton Pritchard, and Derek White.
The bowling ball. He'll get in. He's going to knock some people aside.
Yeah, Keita now rewrapping the knees.
Rewrap the hands right now. The hands have been bad.
The Celtics' fewest turnovers, obviously, in the NBA, as you know, a little over 12 a game. 4 in the first 9 minutes tonight. Points off turnover, 6-0 Charlotte. In the game, the Hornets lead by 9. Now by 8 as Derek White makes his second free throw. 26-18. Derek White carrying the Celtics here. He's got 10 in the first quarter. Jaylen Brown's got 5, and Ugo has the 3. He knocked down. Nobody else has scored. 26-18. Brandon Miller picks up his dribble. Push pass from Bridges. Lefty 3 from the wing. Way off. Rebound Jordan Walsh. Charlotte 5 of 9 from distance. Celtics 4 of 9. Derek White goes back towards Garza. Dribble handoff, can't get to White, so he'll go to Pritchard instead. Pritchard finds Derek White, pretty good look. Right side three, no good. Back iron, rebound. Ugo got a hand on another one, but Josh Green steps in front of him and grabs it away. Diagonal lead for Miles Bridges. Bridges driving on Ugo, gets in deep, runs it off the back, off the glass, up and good.
He is so good. He'll go with either hand. This time going to his right.
Another big offensive quarter for this explosive Charlotte offense, 28-18. 2 minutes remaining in the quarter. And an offensive foul on Pritchard. There's the 5th turnover.
Other than that, it's going well.
Offensive foul on the Celtics, number 11. You see Charlotte on the marquee, and you've been lulled to sleep by that over the last 10 years. You're not paying attention to the league this year. This team is as hot as anybody in the NBA right now.
Well, if you're the players, are you lulled to sleep? Because you're looking at these scores and what Charlotte's done to teams.
Less than 2 minutes to play. Big offensive first quarter here for Charlotte. Cogburn with Garza playing away from him. Hand off Kobe White. Jordan Walsh fights to stay in front of him. Kobe White steps back in the baseline and banks it in.
Kobe White.
Hold the ball.
Hit him with the ball, knocked him away.
10-2 is the latest Charlotte run. They're up by 12 now. 30-18. Pritchard for Derek White. Strong down the left side. Kick out to an open Garza from the wing. His three. Rims out. Rim just spit it out. Garza hasn't shot a lot of those from the wing. His three has been straight away this year. Bridges goes out towards Brandon Miller. All Charlotte here in the first quarter. Miller dribbles around Jordan Walsh, flies through the air, dunks over Ugo. Jordan Walsh lost him, and Brandon Miller found his way to the rim. Charlotte by 14, and this is what they've been doing to the entire league over the last 2 months. 32-18. Pritchard for Derek White. Bounce pass into the corner. Ugo hits another three. Ugo Gonzalez and Derek White trying to keep the Celtics close here. 32-21. Charlotte by 11. Final minute first quarter. Kobe White out of the Leprechaun logo. They're playing that clock here, trying to get that 2 for 1. Kobe White dribbles again around Jordan Walsh. Kick to the left corner. Green's three. Rims out barely. Celtics gave him an open one. Jordan Walsh pounces on the defensive rebound. The Celtics have 8 seconds to get a 2 for 1. Derek White knows it, draws contact, runs it up, no good. Miller couldn't get there in time, and Derek White will get free throws.
That was a smart play by Derek White. This time running right into the defender. He had not situated himself, had stopped his body. All of a sudden, you hit him as you're going in for the shot. Nice.
The Celtics are taking fire here in the first quarter, and Derek White and Ugo Gonzalez are the ones just trying to keep them close. Celtics get the 2 for 1. Derek White gets 2 free throws with Boston down 11 and 31 seconds to go in the first quarter.
Other nights, other guys are going to have to carry you. Tonight has been their night to shoot it. Brown's had some shots at it. And look at your center so far, who've been so good and so dynamic. You know, Cato, what he's able to do with the basketball. But Luke, another guy. They had layup opportunities and missed all of them.
5 straight for the Celtics. They've cut it to 9, 32-23. We'll call it a 7-second differential on the 2 clocks as we count it down here in a big first quarter for Charlotte, playing a back-to-back game on the road. Kobe White pressured by Jordan Walsh. Celtics have a foul to give. 8 on the shot clock. Jordan Walsh knows it. He's getting close to it. Punches it away from Kobe White out of bounds. Fans love the defense. Charlotte still has 6 seconds on the shot clock.
Kobe White said he got hit on the arm then.
Zion James comes to get it.
Here comes his pick.
Kobe White. Kalkbrenner sets the pick. Kobe White leans into the 3 and drills it. After all that, Charlotte by 12. Final 6 seconds of the quarter. Derek White spins on Zion James. Bounce pass. Pritchard has to launch over Green. Misses the 3, and a brilliant offensive first quarter for the hottest team in the NBA. The Charlotte Hornets continues as they roll into Boston and take a 12-point lead. End of 1. Charlotte 35, Boston 23 on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network. Hey, Boston Boston. We all know this city works hard. From the Seaport to Kendall Square, innovation moves fast here. So Boston companies need financial tools built for speed and control. That's where Brex comes in. Brex is the official corporate card of the Boston Celtics, but it's even more than that. Brex built an intelligent finance platform that uses AI agents to take manual finance tasks off your plate. Things like issuing cards to new hires, filling out expense reports, and enforcing your expense policy are all automated. Over 30,000 companies already run on Brex. Yours could too. Learn more at Brex.com.
The Honda Ridgeline is designed to adapt to every part of your life. Going camping? Its in-bed trunk fits all the gear for your outdoor adventures. Kids' soccer game? There's a dual-action tailgate for easy access to your sports equipment. The Honda Ridgeline, a truck for everything that makes you, you.
Bob's a financial professional who's currently enjoying a win-win scenario, meeting with a valued client and enjoying a round of golf. But Bob's used to win-win scenarios because he works with Mass Mutual, who not only provides the freedom and flexibility to offer his clients products and solutions that meet their needs, they offer Bob the autonomy, compensation, and optional home office support that meet his. Win-win. Success for your clients and yourself. The feeling is Mass Mutual. Learn more at massmutual.com/wealthmanagement.
Town Fair Tire has the area's largest inventory of name brand tires at discount prices, including Michelin tires, which give you the perfect match. A relaxing driving experience from your vehicle, along with all-season design for superior performance that stands out from the crowd. And Town Fair stands out from other dealers with a guaranteed lowest price on Michelin tires and gives you more free services for life than anywhere. Nobody beats a Town Fair tire deal. Nobody.
Name brands at discount prices. Town Fair Tire.
The game is on the Sports Hub.
We told you Charlotte had the #1 offense in the NBA over the last couple of months, and as well as the Celtics have been defensively, you didn't believe us. The Hornets get 1.522 points per possession. That's an outrageous number in the first quarter, and they lead by 12, 35-23 as we go to the second quarter here at the Garden. The first quarter, as always, was brought to you by your New England Ford dealers and Ford F-Series, America's best-selling truck for 49 years.
Well, you're letting Charlotte kind of do what they want to. Your defense has to dictate your play, and that's what they've done so far, but the Celtics haven't done that.
LaMelo Ball and Peyton Pritchard were both given a basketball to test dribble, and they said they want to try a different one, so this is what's going on here with Eric Dallin and Zach Zarbo. And LaMelo and Peyton Pritchard have agreed. I don't know if we have Deflategate or something going on here, but Celtics will get it down by 12 to begin the second quarter.
I found out in the end with that pick and roll with Knipple, the Celtics keep running that same kind of defense where he comes wide open, he's going to hurt you.
Pritchard for Vucevic. Straight away, Diabate plays off from Derek White. Off the scramble, takes the dribble handoff, drive, floats from 12 feet. No good, back iron, tapped up by Vucevic. It won't go. Loose ball. Ugo touches it, and he, of course, gets his hands on it, but he's standing out of bounds. Vucevic now struggling 0 for 3. Pritchard is 0 for 3. Celtics down to 28%, 7 of 25 shooting. The veteran Pat Connaughton is in the game for the first time for Charlotte. LaMelo Ball, right side of the floor. Ugo chases him. LaMelo hands off. Diabate turns on Vucevic. Struggling in the paint. Gets blocked, but they're calling the foul.
Oh, you let LaMelo Ball come like that, essentially for a first-grade layup. You're gonna lose out many times.
This is really interesting. Remember the Celtics 4 years ago, the Ime year, they were 3 games under 500. When they began their march, which impossibly 5 months later ended up in the NBA Finals. Charlotte started their run much later. They were 7-18 to start this year. So even with their galloping through everybody over the last couple of months, they're still only at 500. The question is, how high can they climb with just 20 games remaining in the regular season? Diabate gets the free throws. Largest lead now for Charlotte, up by 14, 37-23. Kick out, Pritchard to Vucevic, right side three, way off, barely hits the front iron. Charlotte going to get the rebound. Celtics just shooting horribly, a lot of empty possessions. LaMelo picked up by Ugo here. Takes the handoff back from Diabate, launches the quick three, short front iron, rebound Sam Hauser. Hand up Derek White. Celtics trying to run the ball up the floor, but Charlotte back defensively. White bounce pass Hauser, has the three taken away by LaMelo. Return to Derek White. Pritchard comes to get it against Connaughton. Pritchard, stop and start on the dribble. Bounce pass for Derek White. Slot drive on the right side. Hand off at the last second to Vucevic. Reversed it up, no good. Wanted the foul call. Can't believe he didn't get it. Vuce is 0 for 5. LaMelo, kick out. Knipple, 3. Got it. Timeout, Joe Mazulla, and the Hornets are running the Celtics off the floor. 10:39 to go in the first half. Charlotte 40, Boston 23 on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
When your heat or hot water goes out, waiting isn't an option. At Super Service today, they don't wait on parts because they have them in stock. Water heaters, furnaces, boilers, heat pumps, all right in their Danvers warehouse, ready for same-day replacement because cold homes and cold showers don't work for families. Super Service today, fully trained, always stocked, day or night, always done right. Call Super Service today.
Get it done. Get it done right. Get it done right away. Call superservicetoday.com.
Hey, it's Felger here, and if surgery is recommended for your injured joint, I recommend calling Dr. Franke before going under the knife. Skip the long recovery time and heal your joint at bostonprolotherapy.com.
It's Jim from Ace Ticket. We all know it's been a tough winter, but soon the white snow will be gone, replaced by Fenway Park's green field. Opening day is around the corner, and the Yankees come to town early this year. So now's your chance to get Yankees tickets starting at just $60. Now is the time to get early season savings or get your seats now for a summer game at Fenway. Ace Ticket always has the best deals on all Red Sox, Boston Celtics, and all your favorites. Visit aceticket.com or call 1-800-MY-SEATS.
Moving your home or business? Avoid the headache, time, and uncertainty of hiring just any mover. Do what I did and choose DN Van Lines. Online at dnvanlines.com. Come to our free open house at Elite Chest in Westwood and save $500 when you book a gynecomastia procedure. Go to elitechest.com. That's elitechest.com.
Hi, I'm David Morales, General Manager of WellPoint in Massachusetts. We're proud to continue our partnership with 98.5 The Sports Hub and the Hometown Heroes program, honoring the everyday heroes who work tirelessly to make our community stronger and healthier. From first responders to community leaders, these individuals deserve our recognition and gratitude. Now we want to hear from you. Head to 985thesportshub.com/heroes and nominate a hometown hero today.
Hit 985thesportshub.com.
Hornets just rolling right now up by 17, 40-23, with 10:39 to go in the first half. Most points per possession against the Celtics this year, 1.33. That was Orlando in a game the Celtics actually won here in December. Charlotte is at 1.54 right now, leading by 17, and the Celtics just shooting horrible.
Well, the opportunities have been there. Then to go talking about Vuce going in and trying to get the contact and just dunk the basketball. Charlotte, let me see. Let me look out on the floor. Do I see a shot blocker out there? Nope. No. So while the Celtics are shooting the ball from the outside, somebody has to attack the rim.
Anthem brought to you by Mass Mutual, planning and protection on and off the court. Charlotte by 17. I haven't seen Kata come back in the game either, and Vucevic is struggling here 0 for 5. Jaylen Brown is back in, driving on the LaMelo Ball, knocks him away, and then throws it back towards Vucevic. Open for the straightaway three, short front iron, and the rebound belongs to Charlotte. Zion James got that one, 40-23, 17-point lead, and the ball for Charlotte. Diabate, hand off for James, can't turn the corner on the baseline, and Pritchard throws back out to Knipple on the wing. Hauser watching him. Knipple, or Brandon Miller turns, dribbles to the free throw line, pulls up, 10-foot floater over Vucevic, no good. The rebound for Jaylen Brown.
Well, there's a reason why they're going to let you shoot the basketball.
Peyton Pritchard floats it for Jaylen straight away. James in front of him. He'll move it to the corner. Baylor Shireman drives on Connaughton. Connaughton falls down, giving Baylor a wide open 12-footer to knock down.
Connaughton, we've always seen him basically in the Milwaukee uniform. Whoa.
Deep three, LaMelo, no good. Back iron rebound, comes all the way out to Connaughton. Long shots give long rebounds. New 14 here for Charlotte. LaMelo Ball for Knipple. Enters Diabate, bounce past Knipple. 12-footer on a baseline swish. He had a slow start last night against Dallas, not tonight. Knipple in his TD Garden debut, 12 points on 4-4 shooting. Quick three by Hauser is no good. Long rebound for Knipple. Charlotte by 17 on the ball. Celtics have had, 4, 5, 6 bad games this year, and the majority of them, it feels like, have been at home. LaMelo, cross-court, Knipple, deep three, no good. Back iron rebound. Diabate battling Vucevic, kept that alive, but Hauser is the one who comes up with it. Rebounding, Celtics +2, doesn't feel like it. Jaylen Brown has Knipple on him in the corner. Here comes the help from Zion James. Bounce pass for Hauser. Return to Jaylen Brown. He's going to step in past Knipple, but he was out of bounds when he caught the pass. Celtics up to 6 turnovers now. They are 8 for 30 with 6 turnovers. And at the rim, Celtics are 3 of 14 on 2-point shots. 3 of 14.
Coming right back to his hole, and Vooch coming out of the game.
Queta back in, so we'll keep an eye on him.
I think Vooch has scored.
He is not 0 for 6 in 9 minutes. Diabate. Queta playing way off him. Way off. Diabate throws it out to Connaughton. They can't play way off him. Wide open 3, but it's no good. And the rebound for Baylor Shireman.
Great rebound in by Shireman.
Selva's catching a break on some of these shots. Shireman creeps to the free throw line. Knipple on his shoulder. Shireman step back, now step through. Moves it down low to Queta for the two-hand slam. The easiest basket Celtics have gotten in this game. They're down 15, 42-27. 8-11 to go in the first half. Celtics trying to tread water with Derek White out of the game, which is always dicey. Pat Connaughton floats it back for LaMelo, right side. Queta just peels away, lets him walk in. LaMelo misses the reverse. It slipped out of his hand. It looked like a double dribble, but they don't call it. James swings it to the right side. Connaughton's 3 is good. I don't know what they didn't call there, but it looked like LaMelo went up in the air and then landed with the ball.
Got it blocked.
They would have to have had called that a block. 45-27, Charlotte by 18. Pritchard steps back away from Knipple, moves it to Queta. Charlotte defense been really good here. Queta pulls his way in on Diabate, misses the layup, offensive rebound. Pritchard, but he falls down out of bounds. Says he got knocked down, but no call. Zarba coming in from the backside. He's calling it. John Butler, the younger official, it happened right in front of him. He didn't call it. Zach Zarba says, I'll help you out here. Oh, I'm not sure about that. Like Knipple got the ball. Pritchard said, how is that not a foul?
See those scratches? Look at Knipple. Look at his arm.
Yeah, Knipple's got scratches all over.
Like the same person's guarding these guys.
I don't know if they both had a dream about Nightmare on Elm Street or something like that.
Tiger hit them.
45-27. Charlotte by 18. Celtics trying to get anything going here. Jaylen Brown strong down the left side, goes to the left hand, misses by a mile. Every kind of shot you can imagine the Celtics have missed it here. Charlotte looking for the 20-point lead. Kobe White bumped and fouled by Hauser.
Shoot free throws. Charlotte's made this very, very simple.
His second team foul. Kobe White decline, shooting 2.
Celtics just getting cuffed around here. You could say they've missed some shots they should have made. Of course, there are a few, but Boston 9 of 33.
Well, you can get back in this game because you're going to play defense. So far, what we haven't seen from the Celtics is playing defense.
Kobe White misses the second free throw, so the Hornets don't have that 20-point lead yet. 46-27. Charlotte by 19. 7:08 to go in the first half. Pritchard for Queta. Hauser comes to get it. Queta sets the screen. Hauser will try that straightaway 3. Leaned into it. Not good shooting for him. No good. And rebound for the Hornets.
Queta's hands have been so good here lately. Right now, not so much.
Miller for Zion James. Return to Brandon Miller right side. Miller switches to the right hand. Driving in on Shireman. Kick back to the wing. James 3. Rattles in.
Ball was on the rim, then fell back in.
Hornets by 22, and the Celtics just the latest victim of this Charlotte buzzsaw. It's been carving through the league. Jalen switches to left hand, gets in deep, pump fake, and then misses another layup.
Oh,
Jaylen Brown 2 for 8, trail 3. Kobe White, no good. Celtics hanging on by a thread right now as Diabate loose ball foul on Queta. Going for the rebound.
Oh, how many layups can you miss in the game? Talked to the guy today on WFNZ out of Charlotte. He was talking about how they've been streaking. I said, ends tonight. So quick.
Second night of a back-to-back. And this is what we talked to Joe about. Jalen switches to the left hand. Drives, big time flush with the right hand. And he flexes towards the Charlotte bench, which is something to do when you're down by 20. 49-29.
That gets the crowd up, though.
It did. Tell you what else he didn't do. He started to make the throat slash gesture when he made the thumb, but he didn't bring it across his throat. Zion James. Shot clock already down to 6. Bounce entry. Brandon Miller. Pritchard trying to hold his ground here at the mid-block. Shireman comes to the double team. Miller fall away in the baseline. No good. Rebound Pritchard. Boston down 20. Out of the ball. 5:38 to go first half. Hauser. Offensive end. Floats it to the wing. Open. Shireman. Celtics need it. And they get it. Timeout, Charles Lee.
Not so fast, Charlotte. Not so fast.
5:32 to go first half. Charlotte 49, Boston 32 on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
BetMGM, an authorized gaming partner of the NBA, is adding extra excitement to every basket this year with special promotions, new features, and more. Log in throughout the season to find anything from odds boost tokens, same-game parlay boost tokens, and unique rewards in your account to amplify your winnings. Log in to BetMGM all throughout the basketball season to see what's new. Hope is here. Call 1-800-327-5050 or visit gamblinghelplinema.org. Must be 21 plus. Massachusetts only. In partnership with MGM Springfield. Play it smart from the start. Live chat at GameSenseMA.com.
Every part of your life deserves protection, from your car to your home to your family. At Amica Insurance, they're committed to helping you safeguard what matters most. For more than a century, Amica has provided personalized coverage and world-class service you can count on. Whether you're looking for auto, home, or life insurance, they'll help you find the right fit for your unique needs. Visit Amica.com to get a quote today, because peace of mind starts with protection.
Clinton Savings Bank started in 1851. 175 years later, we're still excited about starting, helping you start with savings, a home, a business, or any other goal. Visit ClintonSavings.com. 175 years and just getting started. Member FDIC, member DIF, NMLS number 422081.
Imagine looking up and seeing 49 championship banners hanging from the rafters. Because for 49 straight years, Ford F-Series has taken the crown as America's best-selling trucks. And Ford F-Series trucks are still the team to beat. Featuring the F-150 and the strong, hard-working Super Duty. See your New England Ford dealers and make this a banner year. Sales claim based on 1977 to 2025 CY total sales.
Now at Wendy's, you can go big, biggie, or biggier. With our new $4, $6, or $8 meal, you choose your deal, as you should. Sorry, I get fired up when I'm talking deals. More biggie options, more of what you really want at Wendy's.
Price and participation may vary. Single items at regular price. Prices may be higher in Alaska, California, and Hawaii.
Zoe and Beetle, middays on the Sports Hub.
The good news is that the Celtics have scored 5 straight to cut it to 17. The bad news is not only down by 17, right now this game is on pace to be the Celtics both their worst offensive and defensive games of the year. But obviously a ton of time left here, just midway through the second quarter. And in theory, when one team is on the second night of a back-to-back, they start strong and then can't maintain it. But the Charlotte team has been phenomenal. 15-3 in their last 18, a 5-game win streak, all by 15 points a game. Celtics, of course, have won 12 of 14. These have been statistically the 2 best teams in the NBA in the calendar year.
Well, you see what Charlotte's able to do, talking about defending the basketball. There are a lot of guys out there who want to score, but can they defend at a very high rate? I like that last play with Pritchard on the baseline, but Miller falling away instead of going straight up with his 6'8" frame. Oh, goodness.
Easy attack by Kobe White, finds Kalkbrenner for the 2-hand slam. Got in behind Keita. They are scoring easy.
Brown let it go all the way towards the hole before the defense got there.
51-32. Jaylen Brown reversed it up and finally gets one to go over the shot blocker, Kalkbrenner. 51-34. Kobe White gets in deep on Hauser. Also takes the paint away. Throw back out to Brandon Miller. Miller watched by Shireman. Dribbles behind his back to get away from him. Leans into a left side 3 and drills it. 54-34.
Miller trying to say you got fouled in with that.
Derek White back in the game. Celtics down by 20. 4:28 to go in the first half. Derek White, left side 3, swish. So one thing the Celtics have going here is Derek White is shooting at 15 points on 8 shots. With Boston down by 17. 7 of 19 from 3. When the Celtics shoot this kind of number, 37% from 3, they've been impossible to beat. But they are 6 of 20 from 2. 6 of 20. And Charlotte 10 of 20 from distance. Hornets up 54-37. Cater playing way off Kalkbrenner. Hand to Miles Bridges. Bridges driving on Sharman. Gets in deep, too deep. Trying to throw it away, and he hit Cater right in the hands, and Cater dropped it out of bounds. So we'll go back to Charlotte.
Cater has not had a good hands tonight. He's had several of these balls in the hand today. Either one of the centers have done that.
Under out of bounds, Kobe White. Teammate of Vucevic a couple of weeks ago in Chicago. Step back, Miller at the free throw line hits.
Never put your hand up.
Charlotte shooting the lights out of it as they have for the last couple of months. They lead by 19, 56-37. Derek White down the middle of the floor. Short little jumper is good. Derek White is trying to keep the Celtics afloat here. He's got 17 of the 39 Boston points, but the Celtics trail by 17 with 3:28 to go in the first half. Kobe White, left-hand dribble, creeps to the free throw line. Bounce pass down low, Green. Bumped by Hauser, throws back to the corner. Bridges, tough angle, doesn't launch.
This is a matchup I want to see.
Bridges, dribble handoff for Miller against Shireman. 5 on the shot clock. Miller switches to the left hand, pull up 3. No good, rebound, Derek White. Jaylen Brown up the right side of the floor. Bridges waiting for him. Jaylen considers his options, floats a pass for Derek White. Spins away from Green, shovels to the corner. Hauser up fakes on Kobe White, return Derek White. Right hand dribble to the free throw line, finds Jaylen, head of steam, attacks Kalkbrenner, floats it up. Kalkbrenner, easy shot block, easy one on Jaylen Brown. Here comes Kobe White the other way.
Numbers going the other way. Brown still down.
Charlotte. Trails open 3 for Miller is good. The Celtics are taking a beating here on their home floor. 59-39. Charlotte by 20. Jaylen Brown. Kick out. Hauser goes into the corner. Shireman. Bounce pass back out to Jaylen Brown. Shot clock already down to 7. Jaylen steps into an open 3. No good. Celtics crash. Shireman gets a hand on it and deflects it out of bounds. Charlotte ball.
Zone. Charlotte zoning up. Celtics coming off wide open for some of these shots. They're not making them. On the flip side, Charlotte with Knipple about to come back in this game. He will make that shot. That's the difference in the game today. Hauser, only one that's hitting these shots right now is Ben White.
Derek White 5 of 9. The rest of the Celtics 9 for 33. Charlotte by 20. 2:13 to go first half. Brandon Miller goes to 10 feet. Little floater is up and good. They're just making this look easy. Oh, Celtics are really getting smashed in the face here. 61-39. Charlotte by 22. Derek White. Moves it right side, Sam Hauser. Enters to Vucevic against Kalkbrenner. Vucevic trying to bank it. Misses badly. It's not his night either. 0 for 7.
Man.
LaMelo into the front court. Shireman trying to slow him down. LaMelo. Fancy dribble between his legs. Not going anywhere, though. Shot clock, plenty of time. 12 seconds on it. Dribbles behind the Kalkbrenner screen. LaMelo from the free throw line. Throws it out of the wing. Miller, deep 3. No good. So wide open shots. Rebound Hauser. Can I tell you the Celtics are lucky to be down 22. Bounce pass lead. Derek White to Jaylen Brown. Good foul given by LaMelo to prevent the dunk.
Melo coming on that backside. Like I said, they are lucky to be down by 22.
Celtics, by the way, this is the 6th time this year they've been down by 20 at home. They actually came back to win 2 of those games against Indiana and Miami. The games they did not come back to win against the Hawks, the Knicks, and, of course, when the Rockets bludgeoned them here. That's the only game this reminds me of so far this year, is that Houston game very early in the year. Jaylen gets the first free throw.
Then they bring back in your defensive team. Now, watch Knipple again coming off these picks. What Cater's been doing, and Vooch, they stand back when the pick is being set. Knipple comes off that pick wide open. He's not missing that shot. Got a challenge.
Jaylen gets the free throw. Celtics ended this game with a 60% chance to keep the 2 seed going into the playoffs. So nights like this are going to make it difficult with a brutal schedule coming up. Jaylen gets the free throw, 61-41. Open 3 for Bridges, no good. Over Vucevic, and the rebound for Jaylen Brown. Jaylen going to drive strong on Bridges, floats it up with the right hand, gets the bounce. Now he's just taking it on himself to try to force the Celtics back into this game. 61-43, Charlotte by 18. Minute 4 to go in the first half.
He forced that issue.
You can't play much better than the Hornets have here in the first half. LaMelo ball. Moves it to Brandon Miller left side. Derek White in front of him. Miller takes the handoff from Diabate. Shot clock down to 5. Cross court Bridges. Steps to his right away from Vucevic. 3 in the air. Swish.
Celtics might just have to get smaller.
Celtics 12 of, watch the Hornets go 12 of 25 from 3 here.
Might have to get smaller to guard the three-point line.
Charlotte bottom 8 in the NBA in field goal percentage, and they're at 56% of the first half, leading by 21. 2 for 1 here for the Celtics. 38 seconds to go. Jaylen Brown draws a double team, moves it to Hauser. Hauser one dribble, kick to Derek White. White steps into an open 3, straight away, no good. Wide left, rebound. Knipple deflects it into the hands of LaMelo Ball. 5-second differential on the 2 clocks as we count it down in a monster first half. Fans don't even know what hit them here. This is not the Charlotte Hornets team you've seen the last couple of years, and they have carried their hot streak into the first half tonight. LaMelo, 8.6 rebounds, 4 assists. Strong down the left side, gets in deep, elevates, has the ball knocked away by Vucevic, comes right to Diabate. His putback is no good. Rebound Jaylen Brown. By the time the Celtics get it, only 1 second to go. Jaylen from beyond half court, wide right. That's how a brutal first half of the Celtics will come to an end. Charlotte, 5 straight wins by 15 or more, and they're on their way to number 6 tonight. They bludgeoned the Celtics in the first half tonight. 54% from the floor, 48% from 3, and they lead by 21 at the break. Coming up, Joe Murray will update you on the Knicks and the Thunder at Madison Square Garden, and then back here at the Garden to see if the Celtics can figure this puzzle out and climb back in. And it's halftime, Charlotte 64, Boston 43 on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Grab your grocery list. It's time to save at Shaw's and Star Market. Today through Thursday, get Value Pack 80% lean fresh ground beef and Value Pack fresh signature select chicken tenders for only $3.49 a pound. Limit 2 when you use the digital coupon. When you shop at the Shaw's app, you get amazing deals and earn points on every purchase. Short on time? Order free curbside pickup or get delivery. That's fresh ground beef and chicken tenders on sale. Shaw's and Star Market. Proud to be local since 1860.
Chevy trucks have you covered when the road takes you from smooth sailing to Chevy Colorado will eat up some of the toughest terrains with 5 available drive modes. And Silverado and Silverado HD have the muscle to take you out for some serious. With multiple engine options and impressive towing, while Silverado EV is the perfect combo of performance and capability. Nice. Making it a snap to hitch up this electric truck and hit the road. Wherever the road leads, Chevy trucks are right there with you. Visit your New England Chevy dealers.
98.5 The Sports Hub and the Celtics Radio Network welcome the following new partners. Delta Dental of Massachusetts. They've teamed up with Boston's Sam Hauser for Veterans Assist to help deliver dental care to veterans experiencing housing challenges across Massachusetts. Blue Sky Restoration. Tune in to hear this date in history being restored by Blue Sky all season long. And remember, if you have a property disaster, visit goblusky.com. And your New England Chevy dealers and the Chevy Silverado. From the home of the Celtics, thank you for joining our winning team.
This copyrighted broadcast of the National Basketball Association may not be retransmitted, reproduced, rebroadcast, or otherwise distributed or used in any form without the express written consent of the NBA.
Hi, it's Jason Todd, VP of New England for Blue Sky Restoration Contractors. What makes Blue Sky unique compared to other restoration companies? At Blue Sky, we take care of everything from beginning to end, so we're the only call you need to make. So if your home or business experiences property damage from water, fire, mold, or storms, don't panic. With locations across the region, our team will be there in no time to get you back on your feet. Visit goblusky.com. Blue Sky Restoration Contractors, restoring your property and your life for a brighter tomorrow.
Felger and Maz, afternoons on the Sports Hub.
Derek White back in the game. Celtics down by 20. 4:28 to go in the first half. Derek White, left side 3, swish. So one thing the Celtics have going here is Derek White is shooting at 15 points on 8 shots. With Boston down by 17.
All right, welcome in to Celtics Halftime. I'm Joe Murray. Woof. 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 The Celtics trail 64-43 right now over the Charlotte Hornets, who are 31-31. And that was your player of the first half. It was Slim Pickens, as we were just talking about. Player taking care of business in the first half is our good friend, because he is our good friend. His name is Derek White. It's presented by Cambridge Savings Bank. Taking care of business starts with a great team. With CSB, you got a partner who puts you first so you can focus on what matters most. Visit CambridgeSavings.com or stop by a branch to start your relationship today. Remember, FD I see. Well, what's going on with this one? 64-43. That's just not good, guys. It's 21 points. That's not good. Let's look. Whenever there's a problem with the Celtics, I look at 3-point shots. 21. 7 of 21, 33%. Not great. They've hit all their free throws. They're out rebounding them. Assists 18-8. Not good. Turnovers 6-2. Not good either. Not good. Well, Derek White's leading the way. 17 points, 17 minutes, 5 of 12, 3 for 6 from downtown. He's got an assist. He's got a steal. He's just our friend, and he's doing it all. How about Jaylen Brown? We know Jaylen. 20 minutes, 13 points, 5 of 13 from the field. He's got a 3. He's hit 2 for 4 rebounds, 3 assists. Does have the 2 turnovers in this one, but let's hear from our friend Jaylen Brown.
Second night of a back-to-back, and this is what we talked to Joe about. Jaylen switches to the left hand, drives, big time flush with the right hand, and he flexes towards the Charlotte bench, which is something to do when you're down by 20.
That's what happens when you're down by 20. Now you're down by 21. But Jaylen Brown leading the way. All this talk about Jason Tatum and the guys didn't show up tonight. That's a story I'll do in postgame later on tonight. That's the headline right there. Hey, Hugo Gonzalez, remember him? His first rookie since Larry Bird to have 18 points and 16 rebounds. 1979. That was a long time ago. Long before me, everyone. Hugo Gonzalez, 7 minutes, 6 points. 2 for 2 from downtown, 3 rebounds. Let's hear from Hugo.
Jaylen Brown straight away.
Take that, man.
Moves into the corner. Quick 3 by Hugo Gonzalez. Got it. Celtics are only down 4 because they're 4 of 7 from 3.
Hugo! Let's see if he can get it going in the second half for the Green. Well, when it comes to Charlotte, Charles Lee, you guys know him. Well, Miles Bridges, he's good too. What about Moussa Diabate? I have one of his patch rookie cards. Maybe that's going to go up today. LaMelo Ball, he's good too, right? And you know Brandon Miller, he's okay. But the guy that is playing very well, just like Cooper Flagg, he's a rookie. He's from Duke. His name is Con Knippel. Let's hear from him.
Vooch is 0 for 5. LaMelo kick out. Knippel 3. Got it. Timeout, Joe Mazulla, and the Hornets are running the Celtics off the floor.
That's exactly what's happening. Hopefully it's better. In the second half, we'll look at the NBA scoreboard, get your Sports Hub headlines. Joe Murray here on the BetMGM 98.5 The Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
This Thursday night, head over to the bar at the 99 restaurant for a fun night of trivia. 6 packs of bone-in buffalo wings for just $5.99. And a chance to win 99 gift cards and other great prizes. You gotta love the nines.
Hey, it's Felger here, and if surgery is recommended for your injured joint, I recommend calling Dr. Franke before going under the knife. Skip the long recovery time and heal your joint at BostonProlotherapy.com.
That same Louisiana flavor y'all love about our chicken?
Flawless.
Yeah, we did that to crispy Alaskan flounder and butterfly shrimp too, both for $5.99. But we didn't stop there. You can add lemon pepper or garlic parmesan rub to that shrimp. Now we only do seafood every so often, so you know what to expect.
Popeyes can't miss.
That's right. The seafood menu is back. At participating restaurants, prices may vary.
Hey, it's Ryan Rivard, Project Director at Blue Sky Restoration. When the unthinkable happens, fire, flood, storm, or structural damage, it's not just your property that's affected. It's your sense of safety, your memories, your livelihood. At Blue Sky Restoration, we understand that behind every emergency is a person, a family, a team. Real lives disrupted. That's why we do more than just restore buildings. We are committed to restoring your property and your life for a brighter tomorrow. So when disaster strikes, don't panic. Visit goblusky.com and our team will be there.
All right, guys, spring will be here before you know it. So if you've been thinking about fixing your chest, this is it. Now is the time to move. I've been telling you about Elite Chest in Boston and their Awake Gynecomastia procedure. It's minimally invasive, quick, and has only minimal downtime. You'll get a flatter, more masculine chest and actually feel good about taking that shirt off when the warm weather hits. And here's the deal. Right now, you can save $500 when you schedule your procedure this month. Plus, financing options start as low as $99 a month. So there's really no reason to put it off. But listen, spots are filling up fast. fast. Every year, guys wait too long and miss their chance to be ready for the spring. Don't be that guy. Take care of it now. Go to EliteChess.com to book your free consultation and lock in your $500 in savings. That's EliteChess.com. Again, EliteChess.com before these spots are gone. Elite Chess, flat out better.
It's Jim from Ace Ticket. Your Boston Celtics have been the epitome of Celtics pride. Every home game is a garden party. Red Sox opening day is around the corner, and now is the time for early season savings on all games. Visit aceticket.com or call 1-800-MY-SEATS.
Toucher and Hardy, mornings on the Sports Hub. Sports Hub headlines, presented by Celsius Energy Drinks.
Scores from around the NBA, brought to you by Town Fair Tire. For the guaranteed lowest price on tire, go to Town Fair Tire, because nobody beats Town Fair Tire. Nobody. I heard you out there in your cars, everybody. Right now, Thunder lead the Knicks 67-61. Got the 76ers 53, Jazz 48. That's at halftime. Blazers 32, Grizzlies 28. And later on tonight, Bucks and Hawks and Pacers, they travel to the Clippers. Some news today regarding the Patriots. They have released wide receiver Stephon Diggs. He's coming off an ACL injury. Had 1,000 yards receiving this year. 85 catches, 4 touchdowns for the Pats. They'll save just under $17 million in cap space. Bruins 2-1 winners last night. They're now 2-1 since the break. They travel to Nashville tomorrow night. In some NFL trades today, the Chiefs sent Trent McDuffie to the Rams for a first-round pick and a third-round pick. And the legendary football coach Lou Holtz has passed away at the age of 89. Headlines are brought to you by Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Enjoy quick and convenient vehicle maintenance this month. Visit NewEnglandOilChange.com. You'll save 15% of an extra out. The oil change at Valvoline Instant Oil Change, the official oil change of busy people. I'm Joe Murray. Second half's next on the BetMGM 98.5 The Sports of Celtics Radio Network.
BetMGM, an authorized gaming partner of the NBA, is adding extra excitement to every basket this year with special promotions, new features, and more. Log in throughout the season to find anything from odds boost tokens, same-game parlay boost tokens, and unique rewards in your account to amplify your winnings. Log in to BetMGM all throughout the basketball season to see what's new. Hope is here. Call 1-800-327-5050 or visit gamblinghelplinema.org. Must be 21 plus. Massachusetts only. In partnership with MGM Springfield. Play it smart from the start. Live chat at GameSenseMA.com.
Want the lowest price on name brand tires? Town Fair Tire beats all the competition. We beat the wholesale clubs. We beat online prices. We beat all local tire dealers. Nobody beats Town Fair Tire. Nobody.
Town Fair Tire.
Presented by Robinhood.
He crosses, spins, pulls up.
With Robinhood prediction markets, buy or sell your predictions all game long. No house odds, just you versus the market. Put your sports IQ to work. Trade every shot, block, steal, run, and moment that shifts the game. With Robinhood prediction markets, trade every play. Visit Robinhood.com/predict to start trading. Futures and cleared swaps trading involves significant risk and is not appropriate for everyone. Event contracts are offered by Robinhood Derivatives LLC, a registered futures commission merchant and swap firm.
Now at Wendy's, you can go big, biggie, or biggier. With our new $4, $6, or $8 meal, you choose your deal, as you should. Sorry, I get fired up when I'm talking deals. More biggie options, more of what you really want at Wendy's.
Price and participation may vary. Single items at regular price. Prices may be higher in Alaska, California, and Hawaii.
Hey, Boston, we all know this city works hard. From the Seaport to Kendall Square, innovation moves fast here. So Boston companies need financial tools built for speed and control. That's where Brex comes in. Brex is the official corporate card of the Boston Celtics, but it's even more than that. Brex built an intelligent finance platform that uses AI agents to take manual finance tasks off your plate. Things like issuing cards to new hires, filling out expense reports, and enforcing your expense policy are all automated. Over 30,000 companies already run on Brex. Yours could too. Learn more at Brex.com.
Moving your home or business? Avoid the headache, time, and uncertainty of hiring just any mover. Do what I did. Choose DN Van Lines. Call 1-800-51-MOVER.
1-877 Cars for Kids. KARS Cars for Kids. 1-877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today.
Call 877 Cars for Kids to reach your friendly live agent. Donation's super easy and your car can be picked up by tomorrow. Call now or go to carsforkids.org.
1-877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today.
Did you know you can donate real estate too?
The Bruins play on the Sports Hub.
Celtics getting cuffed around in that first half. They'll take a 21-point deficit, 64-43 into the second half. But first, on our 25th anniversary, Grandy and Max season, time for this date in Celtics history, brought to you by BlueSky.com. Blue Sky Restoration, restoring your property and your life for a brighter tomorrow.
It's time for this date in Celtics history, being restored by Blue Sky Restoration Contractors.
What a pass by DJ!
42 for Paul Pierce.
A three-pointer for Danny Ainge!
KG is locked and loaded tonight.
Back to play, it's Turner from the side. Turner finds Avery Bradley. Bradley circles.
Whoa.
Bradley goes to the basket and lays it in!
Woo! Man, I'm not sure if I saw that one. That was quick, fast, in a hurry.
105-104. Knicks out of timeouts. Crowd on its feet. Aflalo to get it in. Aflalo finds Carmelo. A three for the game. No, and the Celtics win the ball game.
Wow. Wow-wee. That is called stealing one.
John Wallach on the call of a game that did not take place on this day, but nevertheless, it's always fun to listen to the highlights. There probably won't be too many of this one tonight, with Charlotte leading Boston 64-43 at halftime as the Celtics on their pace, as they said. That was an Avery Bradley layup, and the Celtics beat the Knicks here in Boston. That was 10 years ago. We talk about 2016 being the new 2026. I come from behind win. I was trying to remember where I was on March 4th, 2016. I was doing some awesome MMA fight. The Celtics might as well be in an MMA fight here because their offensive efficiency, which is not existent
it would be over if it was an MMA fight.
Well, here's the thing. Their lifeblood all year, offensive rebounds. They can't get one here despite 30 misses. They only got 6 offensive rebounds in the first half. And Charlotte has shut that off, and the Celtics begin the second half with a live ball turnover. Brandon Miller goes the distance, and the Hornets have their largest lead. Everybody have to, well, can the Celtics get back in it? Not with a live ball turnover to begin it. 66-43. And if you don't know, now you know. There is nothing flukish about the 3 months here that Charlotte has put together. Derek White, and the lone bright spot for the Celtics here. 17 points on 5 of 10 shooting. Jaylen Brown launched 3, no good. Scramble for the rebound. Miller beat Shireman there. Celtics just cannot get an offensive rebound.
They normally be getting these offensive rebounds coming in from the side.
First of 3 meetings. You're going to see these guys 2 more times. OKC twice. Still got the Knicks and the Cavs and Spurs to play. Knipple and the paint. Kick out open. LaMelo 3 air ball. And the rebound. Shireman will grab it. Shireman lead for Jaylen Brown. Brandon Miller picks him up. Jaylen steps by him, and Brandon Miller bumps him and commits the foul. 3rd foul on Brandon Miller.
Brown trying to say he was shooting then. No way. More aggressive on your defensive end. And what you see, Knipple coming wide open again. I don't like that play. The center stepping back.
Jaylen Brown strong down the left side. Bridges on his shoulder. Kick to the corner. Deflected out of bounds by Miller, leaving the Celtics 12 seconds to shoot.
It's a good matchup there. We talked about that before. Bridges right now and Brown. 2 guys are very strong. Center of gravity low.
Under out of bounds. Derek White for Hauser. Runs to the corner. Launches the 3. Got it. Celtics haven't had a good night shooting 3, but it hasn't been a terrible night. It's been inside the 3-point line. It's been a problem. 66-46. Charlotte by 20. Bridges over the shoulder for LaMelo Ball. Been guarded all night by Jaylen Brown. 8.7 rebounds for LaMelo. Right-hand dribble inside the paint. Hangs in the air. Flips it up and in. Boys making everything look easy.
Yeah, that center is going to have to do a better job of coming up. When he comes off that pick, it's just a wide-open layup. Look.
Derek White. Strong down the right side. Pump fake on Miller. Steps back. Hits.
They're saying, Derek White, if you want to score, you can.
Yeah.
Everybody else would cut the lights out.
The rest of the Celtics, 11 of 37. Knipple, straightaway 3, wide right. Rebound, Jaylen Brown. Boston down 20 on the ball. 68-48. Jaylen Brown for Derek White. Top of the circle, season opening. Attack, flips it up and in. What were you saying?
Very easy.
21 for Derek White. The rest of the Celtics have 29. LaMelo Ball. Gets the screen, goes behind the Diabate screen, dribbles in on Keita, circles around him, takes the short baseline jumper and hits. LaMelo is just dancing out there.
Well, he's getting involved with Keita and Vooch, and they're not guarding him once you come off those picks.
70-50. Derek White strong down the right side, scores again off the window. This is crazy. All Derek White for the Celtics. 70-52. Charlotte by 18. Ball drops it. Hauser couldn't get it away from him. LaMelo has it back, dribbles to the free throw line, leans in. Terrible looking shot. No good. Jalen has the rebound.
Ooh, almost threw it away.
Jalen's got decent numbers here. 13, 6, and 5 is Derek White. Gets in deep again on Bridges. Short little flip shot is good. They cannot stop Derek White, and Charles Lee calls timeout.
Derek White getting where he wants to go. Can anybody else defend the basketball?
11-4 Boston run. Derek White with 9 of the points. And the Celtics are within 16. 8:59 to go third quarter. Charlotte 70, Boston 54 on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
The game is on. The crew's here. And the snack spread from Big Y? Oh, it's a thing of beauty. Wings that sauce the competition. Platters that get major play. Hand-tossed pizzas for the whole team. And that impressive 30-inch super sub. Shout out to the experts at Big Y for the assist. Are they cheering for the game or for your snacks? My question exactly, sports fans. Big Y. Nicely done.
Tonight's MVV, Most Valuable Veteran, presented by Delta Dental of Massachusetts and the Boston Celtics Radio Network, is retired Lieutenant Colonel Frederick Laura. Laura served on active duty in the U.S. Army for over 22 years. His service included 2 deployments to Iraq in support of Operation Iraqi Freedom and a deployment to Afghanistan in support of Operation Enduring Freedom. Thank you, Frederick Laura, and all who have served. If you would like to nominate a veteran, visit the contest page at 985thesportshub.com today. And thank you once again to all of our veterans.
When your heat or hot water goes out, waiting isn't an option. Super Service today is overstocked with water heaters, furnaces, boilers, and heat pumps. Ready for same-day replacement, day or night, and always done right. Visit superservicetoday.com.
Win cars, trucks, cash, and more, all while supporting Parkinson's Warriors. Visit huntforparkinsons.org and use coupon code SportsHub for 50% off today.
Come to our free open house at Elite Chest in Westwood and save $500 when you book a gynecomastia procedure. Go to EliteChest.com. That's EliteChest.com.
Hey, Zoe, and my home is my happy place. When your schedule's long during the season, you come back. Oh, man, my wife had the house painted inside. She called CertaPro Painters when I was gone. Been away for a week. Came back. All the walls are painted. Fresh paint. Perfect job. Absolutely meticulous. Great job they do. CertaPro with a C. That's CertaPro.com. Schedule you a free consultation today. The first thing you do, get the estimate, and then the process starts. They show up. They're on time. Very neat. Love the way that they handled it. They're dedicated to bringing fresh color to your home. Brighten that home up with CertaPro Painters. It's Certa with a C. Hey, don't forget, ask about their spring sales event for 10% off qualifying projects through May 15th.
This is Boston's home for sports.
Celtics down by 16, just 11 assists. They had a season high in assist percentage, 31 assists on 41 field goals Monday, just 11 through 2+ quarters here tonight, trailing by 16 with each one. Delta Dental donates $25 to the Tough School of Dental Medicine's Cares for Veterans program. Follow along at 98.5thesportshub.com/veterans.
Well, defense now is always the key to what you do when you're behind. And it even becomes more apparent right now of not giving up second chance opportunities. I still don't like how the Celtics are doing this pick and roll. And what I mean by that, when the center sets that pick, he's standing back. Kayla's standing back, and you give him the ball too much of a run.
Almost identical situation the Celtics run on Monday. Very late arrival, and a back-to-back game, and then up big. Charlotte's lead has been cut, though, from 23 down to 16 here, early in the third. Diabate handled LaMelo, chased by Jaylen Brown. They called the foul.
Good call. He pushed him out. I know your basketball instincts are good, but if you watch that center where Kata is and you're falling back off Diamante, you're not helping anybody by standing there. You're not putting pressure on the ball. You're in an area where you're guarding and nobody's there. Now watch Kata go back again, and who are you helping?
Knippel dribbles inside the free throw line, pulls up on Hauser. Short jumper is no good. So Knippel's missed a couple. Here in the third, Hauser the rebound. Here comes Derek White, the hot hand, into the front court. Sam Hauser into the corner. Shireman up fakes. Left-hand dribble, can't go anywhere on Brandon Miller. Returns to Derek White with 11 on the shot clock, out in the logo. Bounce pass, stolen by LaMelo. Steps in front of Jalen. He knocks it out of bounds.
Loose ball.
It's either a loose ball foul, or they call one on LaMelo. It definitely went out of bounds off the LaMelo ball.
Wow. I thought that was on Brown. Knocking his man away, but Brown saying he grabbed my jersey.
Celtics arrived in Milwaukee at 4 a.m. for a 6:30 game at their hotel. Charlotte arrived about 5 a.m. at their hotel here in Boston with delays last night. for a 7:30 game. Almost identical situation. Jaylen Brown dribbles around Miller, gets in deep, and throws back out to Sam Hauser. Hauser pulls on the three, no good. Back iron, rebound. Can the Celtics get an offensive board? Shireman does 1-on-3 as the ball slapped away and picked up by LaMelo. LaMelo racing into the front court. Cato waiting for him, zips it down low to Bridges, who elevates, forces it up, no good. Offensive rebound, Diabate flip to the corner. LaMelo off balance three is no good. He forced that. And the rebound, Jaylen Brown. Charlotte going into a little bit of a home run trot here. Jaylen enters to Derek White. Pump fake, gets fouled, waited for the contact, then flipped it up, no good, but he'll get free throws. And again, they're kind of jogging backwards to the end zone here before the play is over. The lead is 16 here, but there's still 7:44 to go in a third.
Yeah, you don't want that play like that to be in that situation. But Derek White just tiptoeing along. That time, very good pump fake, guys, man, up in there. The popcorn popper. And then waited for gravity to bring the defender down into the body. Shoot a couple of free throws. I'm holding. Knocks down the first or two.
First season high 33 for Derek White against Miami right before Christmas. He's already at 26 here in 21 minutes. What crazily is the first meeting of the year. We literally have just entered the fourth quarter of the season here at halftime. With 20 and a half games remaining. The first meeting with Charlotte. Derek White gets the free throws. 6 of 6 from the line tonight. 6-0 Derek White run. 70-56. Boston down 14. This is as close as they've been in a while. Kobe White in the game for some offense for Charlotte. Brandon Miller, Diabate sets the screen. Miller pulls up at 14 feet. Swish.
I'm telling you.
It's crazy that nobody's picked up on that.
He comes off. Kayla is in the back, and you're giving that guy essentially a 15-footer. That's not going to help him.
Drop coverage is usually not coverage. Jaylen Brown moves to Derek White. Quick three left side. Tough one. Heat check. No good. On the rebound, Knipple in traffic. Charlotte by 16. And the ball. Brandon Miller. Slowed down by Hauser at the free throw line. Throws the bounce pass out to Kobe White, who replaces LaMelo Ball here. Kobe White strong down the left side on Keita. Scoops it up and in. And Keita, who's been so good defensively this year, has just been nowhere tonight.
Yeah. No man's land.
Back to 18, 74-56. Jaylen Brown at the elbow. Nothing there on Kobe White. Derek White returns to the Jaylen straight away. Shot clock at 9. Jaylen Brown down the right side, floats to the corner. Shireman attacks the paint. Little elbow on Knipple to create some room, and he knocks down the shot. Still a 16-point Charlotte lead, 74-58 midway through the third. On Knipple. Steps to his left, quick three, no good, back iron. Oh, of course it's good. Hit the back iron, went about 8 feet in the air, and right back down the middle. And we apologize for our broadcast location where we can't see anything, but sometimes it's your night. Derek White, corner three, circles the rim, no good. Rebound Diabate, 77-58, Charlotte by 19. Midway through the third quarter, coming up right now. 6 minutes to go in the third. Brandon Miller. Knipple's got 15. He's made 3 more threes tonight to add to his league lead. Here's a pull-up three for Kobe White, all net. Timeout, Joe Mazulla, and it's back to 22. All Charlotte, all the time tonight. 5:50 to go third quarter. Charlotte 80, Boston 58 on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
It's Truck Month with the Ford Crew.
Care for a Truck Month trivia contest, Sam?
Oh, you know I can't resist, Hank.
Okay, fact. Truck Month happens only once a year.
Fact. It's the best time to buy a new Ford truck.
Fact. Ford F-Series is the best-selling lineup of trucks in America for 49 years.
Fact. America loves Ford Truck Month.
Fact. I agree with that fact.
Based on 1977 to 2025 CY Industry reported total sales.
Every part of your life deserves protection. From your car to your home to your family. At Amica Insurance, they're committed to helping you safeguard what matters most. For more than a century, Amica has provided personalized coverage and world-class service you can count on. Whether you're looking for auto, home, or life insurance, they'll help you find the right fit for your unique needs. Visit Amica.com to get a quote today, because peace of mind starts with protection.
Clinton Savings Bank was started in 1851. 175 years later, what still excites us most is starting. Helping you start with savings, a new home, a new business, a new goal. supporting community initiatives that open doors to new opportunities, introducing new technology that simplifies banking. Whatever you're ready to start, we're ready to help you make it happen. Visit ClintonSavings.com. 175 years and just getting started. Member FDIC, member DIF, NMLS number 422081.
BetMGM, an authorized gaming partner of the NBA, is adding extra excitement to every basket this year with special promotions, new features, and more. Log in throughout the season to find anything from odds boost tokens, same-game parlay boost tokens, and unique rewards in your account to amplify your winnings. Log in to BetMGM all throughout the basketball season to see what's new. Hope is here. Call 1-800-327-5050 or visit gamblinghelplinema.org. Must be 21 plus. Massachusetts only. In partnership with MGM Springfield. Play it smart from the start. Live chat at GameSenseMA.com.
Nothing compares to catching your Boston Celtics live, and nobody knows that better than you, Celtics fans. It all starts with buying tickets at Ticketmaster, the official ticket marketplace of the Boston Celtics and the NBA. Ticketmaster gets you to the game so you can experience all the sights, sounds, and styles in person. Put that jersey collection to use for the next game and get Celtics tickets at Ticketmaster. Even if you're headed to the game last minute, Ticketmaster's got your back when it comes to scoring tickets, and there's no better brag than saying you saw it live. Get tickets at Ticketmaster.com/Celtics.
The Pats play on the Sports Hub.
80-58 is the 22-point Charlotte lead. Midway through the third, I was just about to say, no, Vucevic is back in the game. At this point, to me, this is Ugo small ball 5.
Yeah.
That's what I'm doing.
I agree with you because you guard better men then.
Jaylen Brown spins, drives, scoops, misses a layup, and the rebound is deflected out of bounds by Knipple.
Wow. Brown misses a layup.
Celtics cannot get a stop because they don't have a mobile big. I mean, I don't know why you can't go small if Diabate is going to be their center. Jaylen Brown under out of bounds. Vucevic trying to get there, and he got held out. This was before the ball. 5-second count. I thought they were calling a foul on Knipple for grabbing Vucevic. Instead, Jaylen Brown cannot get the ball in 5 seconds. This is calamitous.
Man, that was a quick 5 seconds.
Charlotte by 22 on the ball. 5:35 to go in the third.
I totally agree. I think that, it is the point where you want to play small ball. Oh, God.
Knipple sneaks in behind Ugo and scores with the right hand. How many times have we said that this year? Not very many. It is a 12-2 run for Charlotte. They have their largest lead, up by 24, 82-58. This has been a thrashing start to finish. Jaylen Brown, kick out of the right side. Peyton Pritchard, little slot drive, steps to the elbow, high arcing jumper. That's no good. Rebound Bridges. This might be a quick night here. Kobe White steps to his left on Ugo. Moves into the corner to Josh Green. Diagonal out to Diabate. Reset with Kobe White. Vucevic comes out to blitz his former teammate. Kobe White whips it to the right corner. Knipple up fakes the 3. Steps into the baseline. Tough contested 12-footer. No good. Ugo deflects the rebound to Jaylen Brown. Celtics trying to run, but the Hornets are right there with him. Jaylen lead for Ugo. Return to Jaylen on the wing. Kick out Vucevic. Pritchard comes to get it. Straight away. Left wing. Derek White. Enters Vucevic against Bridges. Vucevic going to work here. Mid-block. Backs Bridges down. Turnaround jumper. No good at short. Oh, he cannot buy one tonight. Vucevic 0 for 8. Has not scored in 12 minutes.
I agree with you. I think you can go toe.
I want to see one person nationally tomorrow. Knipple, dotted line, floater, bounces out. Offensive rebound, Diabate throws to the corner. Bridges, 3, way off, air ball, and Jaylen Brown snags the rebound. I want to see one national person tomorrow say the Celtics would be better off without Jason Tatum. Jaylen Brown strong down the left side. Pump fake on Bridges, wraparound pass for Vucevic, and finally they get Vucevic on the board. He had been 0 for 8 before that layup that Jaylen Brown fed him. Spoon-fed him, 82-60. 6 assists for Jaylen. Kobe White bumps into Derek White. Falls away, trying to bank it, no good. Awkward shot. Rebound, Derek White. Charlotte still shooting 51%. Derek White bounce past Pritchard. Moves it to the baseline extended, and Jaylen Brown throws it in between Vucevic and Derek White. It goes rolling into the backcourt, out of bounds, and if that isn't the signature moment of a disastrous offensive performance by the Celtics, I do not know what is.
Layup opportunity, then come down, and Brown throws it between two guys. And I go small. I throw everything out the window, and I go small, and I take your centers out because Diamante isn't hurting you right now offensively or defensively, doing set picks. The Celtics have to switch on all these plays.
The Celtics' 3 centers are 2 for 13 offensively, and they can't stop anybody defensively. So why not? It's one game in the season. Here's an offensive foul on Zion James picking off Ugo. So it's the 3rd points off turnovers right now. 12-0 in favor of Charlotte. And that's just their 3rd turnover. Charlotte, with a win tonight, would move into sole possession of 9th in the East. They ended the night just 2 games behind Miami in the 8th spot. 3 games behind Orlando for 7th. You want to be out of that. You want to get into that top 8. So you at least have a little bit of cushion in the play-in tournament. Vucevic, kick back to Pritchard. Pretty good look. Right side 3. Nope. Sailed it. Vucevic deflects the rebound. Jaylen Brown racing all the way in the backcourt, and he wins the foot race with the basketball. A good hustle play by Jaylen to save this possession. Jaylen gallops into the front court against Diabate. Step back. Now steps through. Draw on the contact. 3 is no good, but he'll get 3 free throws. That was shaky as a call, but the Celtics will take anything they can get right now.
Well, they're challenging this.
Yeah, they should. That's what I would do. It's a 3-shot foul called on the floor. Charles Lee would challenge it with the Hornets up 82-60 with 2:59 to go in the 3rd.
Who has possession here?
Well, it should be.
Looked like Charlotte had possession of the basketball.
Well, it was a missed shot. Knicks, by the way. The dulcet tones of Zach Zarba on a challenge. Knicks have come back to take the lead on OKC. That would be but MSG is going to be rocking right now. Knicks could get within a half game of the Celtics for 2nd in the East as the Celtics. Boy, that game Friday night against Dallas gets bigger and bigger and bigger with that 3-game death trip looming at Cleveland, San Antonio, and OKC. You saw what the Spurs did to the Sixers last night in Philadelphia. Had them down by 45 in the 3rd quarter.
That'd be hard. Yeah. Looked like Deontay looked like he went away from it. He dodged Brown and let Brown hit him on the arm.
Said it was a bad call in real time, and we're a mile away from the court. So,
boy, he dodged ball. That was some serious dodgeball then, as he went away from the play. And Les Brown hit him with the ball coming up right there on the arm.
The problem, an imminent possession can be adjudicated a couple of ways. The problem with imminent possession is players hear the whistle, so they stop playing. And you have to re-educate them. If a call could get overturned, you got to race for the loose ball no matter what. You hear the whistle, and you automatically think, okay, free throws.
Well, you said Brown, he hit the ball as Brown was going up with the body. Now, do you make that call?
I think what they're discussing is whether they're going to jump it or give the ball to Charlotte here after what I'm guessing is going to be an overrule of the call. Here's Zach Zarba. Oh.
That you could see the torso hit the ball, but it hit the ball, didn't hit his arm.
And we're going to get one more look at it.
And the ball ricocheted off of his arm as he was trying to go up with the basketball and with rhythm.
I don't want to pull too many threads on this one. Celtics will take it. Jaylen will get 3 free throws with Boston down by 22. 2:59 to go in the 3rd.
Where's Rasheed Wallace now? Come on, Sheed. You got to miss a couple of these for Sheed to scream out.
Philly is down again tonight. They're playing without Edgecombe on the back-to-back, down by 5 to Utah, but that's okay because Utah could be up by 20 going to the 4th quarter. They'll still find a way to sit guys and lose the game.
Wow.
A big game in the play-in. Atlanta at Milwaukee tonight. Bucks don't win that one. This could be fading away. They are 4 games behind Atlanta. That is a must-win for Milwaukee tonight. Jaylen gets the first 2 free throws.
These 3 points right here, this is a gift, though.
No question.
Brown chased the ball down, then came back and got to a play, got the rhythm.
Dallas will play at Orlando tomorrow. And Cooper Flagg has been upgraded to questionable. The feeling is he might play a few minutes tomorrow because obviously Cooper wants to play in the game here. On Friday night, national TV, and his first game in Boston, 82-63. Who knows what other guest stars we may see on Friday night. 19-point Charlotte lead, 2:47 to go in the 3rd. Kalkbrenner, handoff for Zion James against Jaylen Brown. Kobe White comes to get it against Jordan Walsh. Bounce pass back into the corner. Zion James for 3 comes up short. Rebound Jordan Walsh deflects it. Jaylen Brown punches it to Vucevic. Boston down 19. Here's Jaylen, left side. Pulls up, drop back to Vucevic. He's open, sets himself, 3 in the air, got it. Celtics have scored 8 straight. They've cut it from 24 down to 16. 82-66, 2:18 to go in the third. Can they make a run at it? Well, the Charlotte legs finally betrayed them after getting in at 5 in the morning. Kobe White kick to the corner. Josh Green open for 3. It rims out. Rebound Jaylen Brown. Celtics trying to make a run here. 2:04 to go in the third. Jaylen, left-hand dribble. Kick to the corner. Ugo, quick 3. No. Ooh. Rebound, weak side, Josh Green.
Too much adrenaline.
Josh Green shovels back to Knipple. Steps away from Jordan Walsh. Calmly knocks down the 3. And there goes your momentum.
6-point swing.
85-66. I'd say the Charlottes played the perfect road game, but they played the perfect game no matter where they are. Indoors, outdoors, home, road, you name it. Pritchard turns the corner, bounce pass it. Vucevic barely catches up to in the corner. Drives on Kalkbrenner, and Kalkbrenner gobbles him up, commits the foul. Vucevic will get free throws with Boston down 19 at 1:32 to go in the third.
First good, effective move I've seen from center so far. Knipple just going where he wants to go. Like you said, it's hard to find out how you can lose a college basketball game when you got 2 of the best players right now in the country. Boom.
The Celtics have 1 wire-to-wire loss this year. It was that game to the Rockets we talked about early in the year, in their 7th game of the year where they had won 3 in a row to get back to 3-3. And we talked at the start of the year about avoiding losing streaks. If the Celtics want to avoid a long losing streak, they're going to have to win Friday.
This game is still a winnable basketball game.
No question.
If you defend.
But they haven't yet. 85-68. Charlotte by 17. Minute 27 to go in the third. Celtics need those back-to-back vibes to come creeping in. But this is what we talked about with Joe Mazulla before the game. Brandon Miller pressured along the sideline. Entry. Kalkbrenner drops it. Has it back. Throws to the corner. Sion James, 7 on the shot clock. James spins back to his right. Hand back to Kalkbrenner. Throws him a grenade. Turn jump hook blocked by Vucevic. Kalkbrenner saves it out to Sion James. 3 bounces out barely. Celtics barely survived that possession. About to hit 1 minute to go in the third quarter. Right now, Jaylen Brown switches to the left hand, goes around Kalkbrenner, scoops, and does not get the bounce. It rolls off the rim. And Jaylen is 5 of 16 now.
Man.
That would have cut it to 15. Instead, Charlotte a 17-point lead on the ball. 45 seconds to go in the third. Had a double-digit lead since midway through the first. Kalkbrenner comes out, sets the screen for Kobe White around his old teammate Vucevic. Enters to Kalkbrenner, steps through 2-man, 2-hand slam.
You're going to have to give up something like that or really give up a layup opportunity.
Pritchard looking for an opening, hand to Jaylen Brown. Left-hand dribble, driving strong, 1-on-2. Blocked from behind by Kalkbrenner. Shot blocker on the floor that time. Jaylen saying he got fouled, but clean shot block, and now Charlotte can hold for the final shot and have a chance to take a 20-point lead plus into the fourth quarter.
Technical on Brown.
Yep. We got a 20-point lead right now.
Number 7, Jaylen Brown.
Somebody needs to step in front of him. You don't need him out of here.
Kobe White will shoot it. That's odd with Knipple on the floor, but Kobe White makes it.
Probably frustrated. You think about it. I mean, he just missed that layup. I mean, it hung on the rim, and then finally just was spinning out. And, he normally makes those in his sleep.
Frustrating night for the Celtics. Really start to finish. Charlotte by 20 on the ball. 8 seconds to go third quarter. Kobe White strong down the left side. Takes Jordan Walsh with him, lays it up. He gets the bounce, scored, and the foul. The Hornets are throwing the Celtics around their own ring, pillar to post.
He's made that same move at least 3 times a day. Going to the left, gets the contact, gets the harm, shoots the free throws. Instead of pushing it back to his right hand. Nice play still for Kobe. JB is still talking right now.
Yep, Vucevic trying to calm him down. Celtics have only taken 6 losses all year by more than 10 points. 3 of them, though, have been at home. It's funny, this run of games, if they lose this game, they'll be 12-3 in their last 15, but the 3 losses will be big margin losses to 3 of the better teams in the league. Pritchard dribbles across half court, pull up 3, no good. And that is how the third quarter will come to an end. All Charlotte, all the time tonight. They led by 12 at the end of 1, by 21 at halftime, up by 23 now as we make the turn for home. End of 3 at the Garden. Charlotte 91, Boston 68 on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
Hi, it's Jason Todd from Blue Sky Restoration. All basketball season, Blue Sky is restoring historic garden moments on the parquet. Tune into the Celtics Radio Network every home game to hear this date in history restored by Blue Sky. And remember, if you have a property disaster, visit goblusky.com. Restoring your property and your life for a brighter tomorrow.
The Honda Ridgeline is designed to adapt to every part of your life. Going camping? Its in-bed trunk fits all the gear for your outdoor adventures. Kids' soccer game? There's a dual-action tailgate for easy access to your sports equipment. The Honda Ridgeline, a truck for everything that makes you, you.
Grab your grocery list. It's time to save at Shaw's and Star Market. Today through Thursday, get Value Pack 80% lean fresh ground beef and Value Pack fresh signature select chicken tenders for only $3.49 a pound. Limit 2 when you use the digital coupon. When you shop at the Shaw's app, you get amazing deals and earn points on every purchase. Short on time? Order free curbside pickup or get delivery. That's fresh ground beef and chicken tenders on sale. Shaw's and Star Market. Proud to be local since 1860.
Hey, it's Felger here for Cambridge Savings Bank, my official bank. Whether you're looking to grow your successful business or start a new venture, count on Cambridge Savings Bank for service and support at every step of your journey. Member FDIC.
Step inside the game you love with the NBA app. Tap to watch every game as it's happening.
Jalen Brunson does it again!
And never miss a moment of the jaw-dropping action. Get closer to the players than anywhere else. Follow the latest schedules, scores, and stats. Keep up with every story from across the league. And with NBA ID, it's all personalized to you. The game lives here. Download today.
The Celtics play on the Sports Hub.
Big man matchup brought to you by Big Y as we go to the fourth quarter here, and the Bigs have really struggled for the Celtics. Vucevic 2 of 10. Kada coming off the night of his life here. In the last home game Sunday on Sunday Night Basketball on NBC, just 2 points in 16 minutes. Garza an ineffective 3 minutes, and they've been even worse defensively. Celtics shooting 35%, Charlotte 50%. Offense, defensively, you'll live with that quarter. They held Charlotte at 27 points, but they actually lose 2 points. Now trail by 23, Charlotte with a big lead and the ball to begin the fourth. Hornets are rolling. Brandon Miller pulls up on Garza. 12-footer is no good. The rebound belongs to Pritchard. Celtics have numbers here if they can hustle. Pritchard, lead pass for Baylor Shireman. Pull up 3. Nope. Rebound, Brandon Miller. Every kind of shot there is. Open, contested. 3s, 2s, mid-range, you name it. The Celtics have missed it tonight. Great look on the inside to Kalkbrenner. 2-hand slam. Largest lead for Charlotte. They're up 25 now. Second largest deficit of the year for the Celtics. Derek White for Luka Garza cranks up that straightaway 3 and hits it. 93-71. LaMelo Ball. Swings it right side. Connaughton's 3. Circles the rim, no good. Rebound, Garza with one hand gets knocked down, but he gets it away to Pritchard.
Nice play by Garza.
Diagonally for Derek White, up the middle of the floor. Finds the open man in the corner. It's Ugo. It's a 3. It's no good. And the rebound for Brandon Miller. Wide open shot. LaMelo Ball, 12.7 rebounds, just 4 assists for him tonight. Zips it down low. Extra pass, Kalkbrenner into the corner for a Connaughton 3 that's open, no good. Karam's over the top of the backboard. It just sits up there, just like the game. Out of reach.
Uh-oh. I don't think the ball boy's going to be able to get this one. He's looking up like, okay.
Brandon Miller has the mop, punches it a couple of times, and The ball, Pacheco's back down to earth.
Brandon Miller is that pick that they were trying to decide on. It was him or Scoop. And they chose wisely. That guy can score the basketball, can play defense.
Charlotte by 22. Peyton Pritchard at the left elbow. It's almost like they're waiting for Charlotte to get in position defensively. Bad pass. Shireman and Pritchard don't connect. Another live ball turnover and a fly-in right-hand slam for Brandon Miller. 95-71.
Oh, we just spoke of Brandon Miller. Son Brad Miller runs through the passing lane, makes a steal.
Now I'm really interested to see the game. These teams will meet 2 more times. They meet on a Sunday night down in Charlotte at the end of the month. Scoop pass from Pritchard to Garza. 3 bounces out. Rebound LaMelo Ball, but a loose ball foul on Charlotte. Shireman draws it.
Loose ball foul on Charlotte's number 1, LaMelo Ball, his 3rd, first team foul.
Well, the fans are like headed towards the exit, some of them.
Back and forth they go in New York. OKC by 3, 94-91. Nick's got to look up at the out-of-town scoreboard. See a golden opportunity to get within a half game of the Celtics. They have the tiebreaker right now, 2-1, and the 4th meeting will be in New York in game 80 of the year. Garza kick out to Derek White. He misses a 3. Offensive rebound. Ugo put back. Battles in. Celtics just have not been able to get offensive rebounds all night. That's just their 9th offensive rebound on their 46th miss. 8 points, 4 rebounds for Ugo Gonzalez in 16 minutes. 95-73. Brandon Miller pressured by Ugo, reaching for the ball. Charlotte by 22. Lob entry. Diabate has an opening, but he kicks to the corner instead. Connaughton dribbles it on Shireman, elevates, has nowhere to go with it. Diabate grabs the loose ball and gets fouled, and even the broken plays get fixed.
Yeah, that was it. Broken play. All of a sudden, Connaughton couldn't make the shot, but they still come up with the rebound.
What a confidence builder for a young team. They're playing well. They're getting big wins. They're blowing teams out. On their way right now to their 6th consecutive win by 15 or more points, a franchise record. And they pull this one off. They do it with a 5 a.m. hotel arrival this morning, just as the Celtics did in Milwaukee on Monday. You just got to feel like there's nobody they can't beat right now. It is so reminiscent to me, watching them just bludgeon teams. It is so similar to the Celtics 4 years ago when the Ime Udoka team was under 500 at midseason and not only turned it around, they looked like one of the best teams in NBA history over the second half of that year, just beating people up every night. Diabate gets 1 of 2, 96-73. Charlotte by 23, about to hit 9 minutes remaining. They're still going through the trouble of syncing up right now.
I think the Celtics offense is stagnant right now.
Garza has it knocked away by Miller out of bounds.
Miller has been jumping the passing lane 2 or 3 times. And look at the size and the length that Miller has at about 6'9". Wingspan is unbelievable.
Still don't understand why the Celtics just didn't go completely small here. Derek White drives, draws contact, runs it up no good. And he'll get some more free throws. Derek White's going to have a nice statistical night when it's all said and done. But he's going to look around without any company.
That's a great question. I mean, at a point when you are playing the way the Celtics have, you almost go without a center. And what you do, you switch everything. You grab and pull. If a rebound comes down, you got a gang rebound.
Derek White gets the first free throw. The 3 Celtic centers are 3 of 14. Minus 29 combined.
Minus 29, wow.
And,
I didn't think you could do it with the guys out here who are guarding you.
Full marks for Charlotte, too. If the Celtics had played well, this was going to be a tough game to win. Derek White gets the free throws. Margin is 21 right now, 96-75. Charlotte led this game by 17 early in the second. It's just not been close all night. Very similar to that Houston game early in the year. And the only other time the Celtics this year were down by 25. Bridges. Pritchard trying to hold his ground. Bridges turns, flips it up with the right hand, does not get the bounce. Ugo comes up with another rebound, his 5th. Pritchard races up the right side of the floor. Stops, floats it left wing. Derek White up fakes on Diabate. Bounce pass down low. Garza gets fouled.
You watch it again tonight. Am I missing something? But does Pritchard seem to be hesitant tonight?
He's had a rough stretch here. He's, I mean, since the Laker game, Peyton Pritchard has had 2 good games, and this would be the 4th one that has been not so great.
Plan him differently or confidence.
First free throw is good for Garza. My eyes and the lonely eyes of Celtics Nation tonight are bearing down on Jason Tatum, because it's pretty soon it's about time to make a decision. That's one man's opinion, but I know a lot of people share it. Garza rattles home the free throws. 96-77, Charlotte by 19, 8:19 to go. And you just can't play any better than the Hornets have played the last month or so. LaMelo Ball, left side, conquerable against Derek White. Enters to Bridges. Bridges against Sam Hauser. Bridges backs him in. Kick out Josh Green. Right side 3, no good, but another foul. Did Pritchard foul Green shooting a 3?
He did. They fouled him.
There he did. It's so bizarre. The first part of the year, the Celtics were losing close games. Now, assuming nothing changes here, I think the Celtics might be challenging this for whatever that's worth. And assuming the Celtics lose this game, they're going to be 12-3 in their last 15, which is amazing. But the 3 losses are going to be 3 batterings they took to elite teams. 7:59 to go. Charlotte 96, Boston 77 on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
That same Louisiana flavor y'all love about our chicken?
Flawless.
Yeah, we did that to crispy Alaskan flounder and butterfly shrimp too, both for $5.99. And we didn't stop there. You can add lemon pepper or garlic parmesan rub to that shrimp. Now we only do seafood every so often, so you know what to expect.
Popeyes can't miss.
That's right. The seafood menu is back. At participating restaurants, prices may vary.
Moving your home or business? Avoid the headache, time, and uncertainty of hiring just any mover. Do what I did and choose DN Van Lines. Online at dnvanlines.com.
Cars for Kids, your trusted charity for car donations, also accepts donations of boats, RVs, motorcycles, and real estate. Call today, 877-CARS4KIDS.
Hey, Ryan Williams here with 128 Plumbing, Heat, and Cooling and Electric, home of Finish Strong Friday. And at 128, we are proud to be local and independently owned since 1992. And this year, we're excited to announce that we are now certified Evergreen, which is a certification that speaks to long-term commitment and remaining privately held, with a focus on people over short-term profits and exits. Learn more on our website or social media at call128.com.
Hey, it's Felger here, and if surgery is recommended for your injured joint, I recommend calling Dr. Franke before going under the knife. Skip the long recovery time and heal your joint at bostonprolotherapy.com.
Who's monitoring your systems around the clock without missing a play? Who keeps your environment secure, stable, and always on? Who delivers managed services that strengthen IT and elevate performance? Serving New England for 30 years. Access, security, trust. Intrasystems.com.
The Revolution play on the Sports Hub.
Top 2 teams in the NBA statistically in the calendar year, the Celtics and the Charlotte Hornets. Tonight, it has been no contest, almost start to finish. Charlotte up by 19. Last chance for the Celtics to make a move. 96-77 with 7:59 to go. Celtics had challenged this 3-point shooting foul on Peyton Pritchard. It seems almost like a Hail Mary from Joe Mazulla. Well, let's find out from Zach Zorman.
After review, it's been deemed that there's no unnatural leg movement by Green on this jump shot. Nothing abnormal. Therefore, the ruling on the floor stands as a defensive foul. 3 free throws.
As I said.
After the video review has been
Hail Mary?
unsuccessful
Hail
challenge.
Mary by Sean Grande.
Won't be any of those to Stephon Diggs now.
Whoa. Cardi B, I wonder what you're going to do with your house now.
Cardi B, a nice defense from Luke Cornett the other day, came out against the Atlanta Hawks, having the night honoring, shall we say, the Exotic Dance Club. And Luke Cornett spoke out, said he thought it was a negative thing for women. And you know who came out and defended it today, said it's a great thing? Draymond Green. Josh Green gets the first 2 free throws to go.
Good. Yep.
We have a blowout game here. Now we're going to be forced to talk about the new NBA feud between the New Orleans Pelicans and Stephen A. Smith. 3 free throws good, 99-77. Charlotte by 22. Last chance here for the Celtics to make a move. Hugo Gonzalez, cross-court pass deflected and stolen by Diabate. Goes past Pritchard, flies in, right-hand slam, and this one is over. Over.
How many times have they made that same steal all night long with that secondary pass?
Celtics have had so many great nights this year that we did not have a right to expect, but they just didn't have it tonight. Celtics about to empty the bench. Gonzalez missed a little left-hand layup. Diabate the rebound. LaMelo Ball, cross-court. Knipple, left-hand dribble, into the paint. 2 pump fakes, can't knock Ugo away. Throws out the Bridges. Hornets reset it with LaMelo Ball. Right-hand dribble, nasty step back on Pritchard. 3 in the air, rattles home. Sometimes you are the windshield, and sometimes you are the bug. The Celtics just get cuffed around on their home floor from start to finish tonight. Jaylen Brown drives, runs it up and in, score that, and the foul. Cutting into the 27-point deficit, the second largest of the season.
It's crazy. I think you'd be in this kind of game. And I remember seeing this game thinking like, okay, it's going to be an interesting game. I like the way Charlotte, and I remember telling you before how well Charlotte was playing early in the year. And they have proved a point tonight. The Hive is going to be alive.
Looking forward to that game late in the year on a Sunday night. Celtics have a trip to go to Charlotte, Atlanta, Miami, and Milwaukee, the last long road trip of the year. Jaylen Brown misses the free throw, so the math is 25 right now, 104-79. LaMelo lobs it to the left corner. Charlotte keeping the starters out there. Playing big minutes on the second night of the back-to-back. LaMelo, awkward 3, swish. It'll be interesting to see if the Celtics take this personally, both Friday against Dallas and when we get to Charlotte for the rematch. Jaylen spinning, driving, runs it up with the left hand and in. 107-81.
Yeah, Charlotte's just backing away. Now, they're saying if you want to score, you can score. A long 6 minutes.
Offensive stat nights for Jaylen Brown and Derek White, but you should go ask Rick Pitino about those after the game. Got their numbers. This is if you can have your eyes opened and closed at the same time, that's what this night has been for the Celtics. Knipple steps to his left, 3, bounces out, rebound, loose ball foul called on Garza.
Loose ball foul on the Celtics, number 52, Luka Garza.
Such an odd-looking shot when you think of Melo going back off the wrong foot.
Think of how many nights over the last 4 years, how many nights have the Celtics walked into somebody else's building, beat them up, left them laying in front of their own crowd and chased the fans out of the building. It has rarely happened here, but tonight, the young upstart Charlotte Hornets, who are going to go to 16-3 in their last 19 to go over 500. Here's a 3 from Knipple. It's no good. And a rebound belongs to Ugo. Knipple has kind of had an average night, as it turns out, after the hot start. Opposite of the other night, Jordan Walsh runs over Knipple, no call. Shireman, long cross court. Jordan Walsh up, takes the 3. He'll attack and score with the left hand. Just doing the math here. Shireman's out there. He's the only starter. Ron Harper is in for the first time. Amari Williams is supposed to be here and available. LaMelo Ball launches another 3. No good. Rebound Garza keeps Diabate at bay. Comes up with a rebound. He's having trouble getting it to Harper. He's got 1 second to beat the 8-second count. Gets it ahead to Shireman. Ron Harper attacks. Runs it up with the right hand. Awkwardly got caught in between shooting and passing and missed everything. LaMelo Ball underhand scoop pass to Diabate, who gets fouled.
Well, Melo's a little clowny now.
No question about it.
But you can deserve it.
He is. He's clowning around. He's jumping to the left, jumping to the right, taking crazy shots. It's almost like he's behind the wheel.
Wow. So what you did.
And you know what? It's funny. It's an easy one-liner. I get it. People laugh at it. But it's troubling when you see the videos. Here's a kid who's got his whole future in front of him. And to act like, such a knucklehead behind the wheel in fancy cars is just ridiculous, and it obviously endangers other people, not to mention himself.
Yeah, tell me about this feud with Stephen A. Smith.
Yeah, the New Orleans Pelicans social media group kind of picked at Stephen A. when the Pelicans won a game. Then they went out and lost to the Lakers last night. And so Stephen A. decided to do a big speech going at him today. Shireman drives, gets fouled on his way in. 109-83 is the math. They are headed for the exits at TD Garden tonight. And an awful lot of weight suddenly on that Friday night national TV game on ESPN. And theoretically, the debut of Cooper Flagg, if we see him. A lot of rumors about Jason Tatum, which at this point, you know, you believe it when you see it. I'm sort of tired of hearing about it. I know Max and I are certainly tired of answering questions about it. If he's been physically cleared, the team needs him. Xavier Tillman going to get a nice ovation as he comes in with 4.5 to go.
Be nice to get the chemistry going.
Yeah.
I mean, certain things the Celtics did tonight a little confusing to me. One was drop coverage. Drop coverage did them no good tonight because could nipple anybody was coming wide open on those picks.
And among the things Charlotte shut off is they would not get the Celtics get any offensive rebounds. Stepping to his left, Bridges missing a three. Here's an offensive rebound for Charlotte. Bridges throws out to the wing. Zion James fouled by Hugo Gonzalez on a three. And in some ways, you could also make the case, if you're going to make 40 mistakes, make them in one game.
Get it out.
To win any of the games next week on the road trip, the Celtics are going to have to play a near perfect game.
Yeah.
So if you're going to lose, why not lose by 40?
It takes something away from you when you think about who you have to be. And one thing Joe has always said is this one thing: commitment and a sense of urgency. Boston never had a sense of urgency all night.
Still could be
of this game.
On pace to be the worst defensive game of the year for the Celtics. Offensively, it probably won't be. Celtics will grab a timeout here. Last one, so we'll take it. 4:17 to go. Charlotte 111, Boston 85 on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
BetMGM, an authorized gaming partner of the NBA, is adding extra excitement to every basket this year with special promotions, new features, and more. Log in throughout the season to find anything from odds boost tokens, same-game parlay boost tokens, and unique rewards in your account to amplify your winnings. Log in to BetMGM all throughout the basketball season to see what's new. Hope is here. Call 1-800-327-5050 or visit gamblinghelplinema.org. Must be 21 plus. Massachusetts only. In partnership with MGM Springfield. Play it smart from the start. Live chat at GameSenseMA.com.
Clinton Savings Bank started in 1851. 175 years later, we're still excited about starting, helping you start with savings, a home, a business, or any other goal. Visit clintonsavings.com. 175 years and just getting started. Member FDIC, member DIF, NMLS number 422081.
98.5 The Sports Hub and the Celtics Radio Network welcome the following new partners. Delta Dental of Massachusetts. They've teamed up with Boston's Sam Hauser for Veterans Assist to help deliver dental care to veterans experiencing housing challenges across Massachusetts. Blue Sky Restoration. Tune in to hear this date in history being restored by Blue Sky all season long. And remember, if you have a property disaster, visit goblusky.com. And your New England Chevy dealers and the Chevy Silverado. From the home of the Celtics, thank you for joining our winning team.
Now at Wendy's, you can go big, biggie, or biggier. With our new $4, $6, or $8 meal, you choose your deal, as you should. Sorry, I get fired up when I'm talking deals. More biggie options, more of what you really want at Wendy's.
Price and participation may vary. Single items at regular price. Prices may be higher in Alaska, California, and Hawaii.
Amica Insurance knows. You build your life piece by piece. Through all the moments, both big and small. For generations, Amica's been providing world-class service across auto, home, and life insurance. So when it comes to protecting what you've built, who are you going to trust? Amica Insurance, proud sponsor of the Boston Celtics.
Champions play here, the Sports Hub.
Going to be a lot of really ugly numbers and ugly stuff out of this one. The Celtics just got cuffed around start to finish by Charlotte. Hornets up by 26 with 4:17 to go. How about this for impossible but true? Peyton Pritchard ended this week with 2 games, his entire career, of 24 minutes without scoring. It's going to happen for the second time now in 4 games.
Wow. It's crazy. Is it the way they're playing him, where he's just not getting good shots? Some of the looks, they're playing him now as a driver. They're getting used to that little push-off. Teams start to, if you're a good player in this league, and what they do, they make you transition your game. They do have transitions game.
All 3 free throws for Zion James were at 112-85. Celtics down by 27, their second largest deficit of the year. Only that home game against Houston on November 1st matches this battery they have taken tonight. Ugo enters to Garza, and they got to call something here. Offensive foul on Garza, on Connaughton.
Connaughton just stood there, and Ugo just got him with the elbow.
That's his 3rd personal foul.
And here's the funny thing about this game. Regardless of what happens in this game, it doesn't seem like if Joe is to win by 20 or go up by 20, same posture.
Offensive foul on Charlotte. Points off turnovers, where the Celtics have eaten this year. 18-3 tonight in favor of Charlotte.
Glad you punctuated that.
Back-to-back home games for Peyton Pritchard. Nearly 51 minutes without a point. Wow. Luka Garza spins and scores. 112-87. Trey Mann in the game for the first time. Zion James against Jordan Walsh. Our first look at Antonio Reeves as well. Strong down the right side. Zion James throws it away. Tillman saves it. Volleys it back to Connaughton. Off balance 3 that Ugo Gonzalez forced him to take. No good. And Jordan Walsh has the rebound.
He almost still hit that shot.
Garza drops the entry pass. Trey Mann pulls it away. Think about the guys that OKC doesn't even have anymore. Trey Mann being one of them. Zion James, pretty good look at a 3, no good. Charlotte going to end up with a pretty decent, an average night shooting threes. But this game was decided much earlier. Entry to Garza, spins in past Connaughton. Connaughton probably got fouled, but they let it go. Can the Celtics even get to 100? Probably not. 112-89 with 2.5 to go.
Well, I'll tell you what, Garza's been the most effective big you've had tonight.
Zion James cross court. Xavier Tillman, Celtics NBA champion for Trey Mann. Floater off the wrong foot, no good. Back tap offensive rebound by Connaughton. Gives Reeves a good look at a 3, and he drills it. 18th of the night for Charlotte. 115-89. All those sexy, gaudy numbers, the scoring differential, all that. #1 defense in the league the last month. All that's going away here. 115-89. Well, that Dallas game is a monster now on Friday. Monster game. Trey Mann, nasty step back on Shireman. His 3 going to come up short. Rebound for Jordan Walsh. Celtics will drop to 41-21, 20 games over 500. As we take a glance towards New York, where the Knicks have lost that game. So the Celtics will hold the 1.5 lead on second. OKC beats the Knicks. They've been playing great defensively, and they hold OKC to 103 points, but they lose 103-100.
Tell you one thing you're going to have to do if you're Charlotte right now, if you're Boston. If you play this team again, your drop coverage, you got to get rid of it.
Jalen Brunson just 5 of 18 tonight, probably against Lou Dort, I would imagine.
Dort. Knicks can't look up and talk about all the great teams they've been either.
Nope. And here come the Cavs, by the way. Knicks are only a game ahead of Cleveland. The Cavs will be resting all the way until now, from now until Sunday when they host the Celtics. Connaughton hits a 3. The margin is 29. Still has an outside chance to be the worst loss of the year for the Celtics here if the Hornets finish big in this final minute. Ugo down the left side, little hop and a step, floats it up, blocked, loose ball. Charlotte's going to get it. They got a chance to put the Celtics down by 30 here. It's just the second time this year.
Do they shoot it though?
I don't think they're going to. Well, this adds a lot of mustard to Friday night against Dallas and also to the rematch with Charlotte at the end of the month. But have no illusions that the Charlotte Hornets are for real. Their 6th consecutive win by 15 or more points. The Charlotte Hornets have won 16 of 19.
Wow. This is interesting.
It'll be their 6th consecutive win. Charlotte took a shot and got the offensive rebound, so they'll just hold and let the final seconds tick off the clock on a disappointing night. He'll take a shot clock violation here.
Normally guys take offense to that. You got to take a shot like that. That's how poorly the Celtics played tonight or competed.
Bad night at the office. The Celtics just get cuffed around by the hottest team in the NBA. Charlotte wins their 6th consecutive game by 15 plus, and they hand the Celtics their 2nd worst loss of the year and their worst since early November. The final score, Charlotte 118, Boston 89, and a monster of the game looming on Friday night against Dallas. Back with more on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
NBA fans don't just watch the game, they live it. So stream like you're courtside with NBA League Pass, your ticket to all the action. Watch your favorite team shine and catch the league's brightest stars and rising stars at the same time with multi-view on your favorite devices. From the plays you can't believe to the most live games and the drama that comes with it. If it happens on the court, it's happening on NBA League Pass.
Only select out-of-market games available. Blackout restrictions apply. Additional charges and other conditions may apply. Visit NBA.com/subscriber agreement for full terms and conditions.
Imagine looking up and seeing 49 championship banners hanging from the rafters. Because for 49 straight years, Ford F-Series has taken the crown as America's best-selling trucks. And Ford F-Series trucks are still the team to beat. Featuring the F-150 and the strong, hard-working Super Duty. See your New England Ford dealers and make this a banner year. Sales claim based on 1977 to 2025 CY total sales.
With the rising costs of household expenses, every dollar counts. National Grid is always looking for ways to help our customers. With our new tiered discount rate program, qualified customers could receive up to 71% off their monthly electric bill based on household income and size. See if you qualify at ngrid.com/discount rate. That's ngrid.com/discount rate or call 1-800-322-3223.
Dunks, dimes, and no-looks are great on TV, but catching them from the hardwood is a whole different experience because nothing compares to catching the Celtics in person. And that all starts by buying tickets at Ticketmaster, the official ticket marketplace of the Celtics and the NBA. Ticketmaster gets you to the game so you can catch all the sights, sounds, and styles in person. From seeing your favorite Celtics stars up close to hearing the squeak of the sneakers on the hardwood. And even if you're headed to the game last minute, Ticketmaster's got your back when it comes to scoring tickets. So put that jersey collection to use and get tickets at Ticketmaster.com/Celtics. And we'll see you courtside, Boston.
Boston Sports Talk, the Sports Hub.
Rebound, Derek White. Charlotte still shooting 51%. Derek White bounce past Pritchard. Moves it to the baseline extended, and Jaylen Brown throws it in between Vucevic and Derek White. It goes rolling into the backcourt, out of bounds, and if that isn't the signature moment of a disastrous offensive performance by the Celtics, I do not know what it is. All year, the Celtics have lived with low turnovers and crashing the offensive glass. Tonight, they do neither, and they get bludgeoned on their home floor, lose by 29 to the hottest team in the NBA, the Charlotte Hornets. Charlotte wins at 118-89. Welcome into Amica Postgame Live, presented by Amica Insurance. And Amica, they build a game plan with you in mind. Visit Amica.com today to learn more about their award-winning customer service. Monday night, 31 assists on 41 field goals. Tonight, just 18 assists for the Celtics, with each one $25 from Delta Dental to the Tough School of Dental Medicine's Cares for Veterans program. Visit 98.5 the Sports Hub/veterans. See how they're connecting every veteran in need of oral health care in Boston to a dental home at no cost. With the 3-game death trip looming starting on Sunday, how big now does Friday night's national TV game on ESPN look? The potential debut of Cooper Flagg here at TD Garden. The Celtics now in a must-win situation if you're talking about staying up high in the Eastern Conference standings. They lose tonight to Charlotte 118-89. We'll wrap this one and look ahead to the big Dallas game next on the BetMGM 98.5, the Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network. Every part of your life deserves protection, from your car to your home to your family. At Amica Insurance, they're committed to helping you safeguard what matters most. For more than a century, Amica has provided personalized coverage and world-class service you can count on. Whether you're looking for auto, home, or life insurance, they'll help you find the right fit for your unique needs. Visit Amica.com to get a quote today, because peace of mind starts with protection.
Brex is proud to be the official corporate card of the Boston Celtics. Brex helps over 30,000 companies spend smarter and move faster. Learn more at Brex.com. BetMGM, an authorized gaming partner of the NBA, is adding extra excitement to every basket this year with special promotions, new features, and more. Log in throughout the season to find anything from odds boost tokens, same-game parlay boost tokens, and unique rewards in your account to amplify your winnings. Log in to BetMGM all throughout the basketball season to see what's new. Hope is here. Call 1-800-327-5050 or visit gamblinghelplinema.org. Must be 21 plus. Massachusetts only. In partnership with MGM Springfield. Play it smart from the start. Live chat at GameSenseMA.com.
The Honda Ridgeline is designed to adapt to every part of your life. Going camping? Its in-bed trunk fits all the gear for your outdoor adventures. Kids' soccer game? There's a dual-action tailgate for easy access to your sports equipment. The Honda Ridgeline, a truck for everything that makes you, you.
Grab your grocery list. It's time to save at Shaw's and Star Market. Today through Thursday, get Value Pack 80% lean fresh ground beef and Value Pack fresh signature select chicken tenders for only $3.49 a pound. Limit 2 when you use the digital coupon. When you shop at the Shaw's app, you get amazing deals and earn points on every purchase. Short on time? Order free curbside pickup or get delivery. That's fresh ground beef and chicken tenders on sale. Shaw's and Star Market. Proud to be local since 1860.
Your hot takes on the Sports Hub.
Knipple, left-hand dribble, into the paint. 2 pump fakes, can't knock Ugo away. Throws out the Bridges. Hornets reset it with a mellow ball. Right-hand dribble, nasty step back on Pritchard. 3 in the air, rattles home. Sometimes you are the windshield, and sometimes you are the bug. The Celtics just get cuffed around on their home floor from start to finish tonight. And it was their worst loss of the year. 29 is the final margin, as the Celtics lose to Charlotte by a final of 118-89. And boy, does it set up a big game on Friday night against the Dallas Mavericks. First, let's tell you that Celtics basketball is always brought to you by Ticketmaster. Feel the thrill of live Celtics basketball at TD Garden all season with seats from Ticketmaster. Make it a swish. Buy and sell your tickets today at Ticketmaster.com/Celtics. Now, the next 48 hours are going to be pretty interesting because the narrative is going to be buzzing, no Hornet pun intended, around Jason Tatum. Friday is the game a lot of people are targeted as his return. The next home game for the Celtics isn't until a week from Saturday against Washington. The brutal 3-game trip is ahead, but the narrative needs to be about if you think it's important for the Celtics to stay up high in the standings. I thought with the schedule remaining, it was going to be difficult for the Celtics to hang on to the 2 spot in the East with Cleveland and New York playing so well and them having more favorable schedules. This is an example of what I'm talking about. If the Celtics, who started this year 0-3, and we were talking about how they haven't lost 5 games in a row in nearly 12 years, if the Celtics don't win that game Friday night against the Dallas Mavericks, they're going to take a 2-game losing streak into that 3-game death trip at Cleveland, San Antonio, and Oklahoma City. Now, obviously, they've surprised us constantly throughout the course of the year, but now this is raising some questions. The Celtics playing drop coverage, not comfortable going small, maybe when they needed to go small. What on earth is going on here with Peyton Pritchard, who just had his second scoreless game in the last 3, and since the Laker game has been looked like a different guy. Our team's playing him differently. Are they throwing more bigs at him? And again, it's just one game, just isolated, but it underscored. It's so funny because Keita, in the last home game, had the game of his life. But tonight, he looked like the guy that inspired people to say the Celtics weren't going to even be in the playoffs this year, because Keita was their starting center.
Well, the defensive coverage to me was a little confusing tonight because of the drop coverage. And what you had over and over again was Knipple coming off wide open. He hit jump shots. This guy coming off hitting jump shots. And if you're a center, you're standing in the background. Vooch was not good either tonight. He struggled tonight.
Nobody was. Derek White made his shots.
So if your bigs, the only one that really was, it was just hard.
It wasn't working.
Yeah, only one was Garza, the only one to score baskets tonight as a big. Everybody else just struggled.
Charlotte, by the way, first time in 10 years they've been over 500. 32-31, obviously not counting the first couple of games of the season, but this is a serious team, and it's just a matter of how much runway is left for them with 19 games left. How high can they climb? They have an outside shot. I mean, fifth is, they ended the night 4.5 games behind Toronto for fifth, but they got a legitimate shot at avoiding the play-in altogether.
Well, I think they have. I think the way they're playing right now and confidence, their coaches having them playing well. And if they can stay, the magic word, stay healthy, this team right now, the way they're playing, they're going to give a lot of people fits because they can score the basketball. They gave up a lot of shots tonight the Celtics should have made. But at the end of the day, they played well enough to win the basketball game.
Do you think the Jason Tatum situation is becoming a distraction?
I don't now. I just think it's just time. I think what you're saying about it's just time. I mean, you played well enough, and at the end of the day, you just make a decision if you're going to play or not. And I think for me, it sets it up even better. You think about, okay, these guys have really been playing well. I don't want to rock the boat. Well, tonight was one of these examples. You could use somebody like Tatum to carry you. So I think that the next game, to me, I look at it. This is just me talking. Friday, I think Jason Tatum plays.
All right, the Dallas Mavericks are 19 games under 500. They're hoping to have Cooper Flag back tomorrow. Front end of a very difficult back-to-back. But, hey, this was a difficult back-to-back for the Charlotte Hornets. They didn't get to their hotel till 5 a.m. this morning, and they cuffed the Celtics around, beat them by 29, hand them their worst loss of the year. A lot of pressure now on the Celtics' shoulders. Friday night, national TV on ESPN for the debut potentially of Cooper Flag here, and who knows if Friday night is the night for Jason Tatum. What we do know is that the Celtics dropped to 20 games over 500 at 41-21. 6:30 start on the network, then the 7 o'clock national game Friday against the Dallas Mavericks. Charlotte beats the Celtics tonight, and that's putting it mildly, 118-89, and the plot is beginning to thicken, Joe Murray.
Well, we just heard it there from Max. He's hoping, or he's thinking, Jason Tatum could be back on Friday night. Well, whatever tonight was, we're going to try to tell you what it was. We'll have more of that and more coming up next. I'm Joe Murray here on the BetMGM 98.5 The Sports Hub Celtics Radio Network.
The game is on. The crew's here. And the snack spread from Big Y? Oh, it's a thing of beauty. Wings that sauce the competition. Platters that get major play. And tossed pizzas for the whole team. And that impressive 30-inch super sub. Shout out to the experts at Big Y for the assist. Are they cheering for the game or for your snacks? My question exactly, sports fans. Big Y. Nicely done.
Win cars, trucks, cash, and more. All while supporting Parkinson's Warriors. Visit huntforparkinsons.org and use coupon code SportsHub for 50% off today.
Clogged drain never happens at a good time. John Stewart Drain Cleaning with locations in Woburn and Norwood and a team of over 70 technicians on the road daily will solve your clogged drain problem fast. John Stewart Drain Cleaning, on call since 1976. Visit johnstewart.com. We get the job done.
After my injury, I lost my sense of purpose. I lost the ability to tuck my daughters into bed.
Homes for Our Troops builds specially adapted homes with features that allow our veterans to function independently and focus on their recovery and family. This life-changing gift of freedom is provided mortgage-free, thanks to our donors and supporters.
Homes for Our Troops gave me a home where I can be a dad.
Homes for Our Troops gave me a brighter future.
We need you to join us, too, in completing this important mission. Donate today at hfotusa.org.
Hurry, don't miss the huge savings during our below wholesale pricing sales event, only and exclusively at Imperial Cars. That's right, save thousands on below wholesale prices for our retail customers only, no dealers allowed. Don't miss the unbelievable deals on hundreds of new and certified used cars, trucks, and SUVs. Plus, take advantage of finance rates as low as 0% for up to 72 months and no money